Hi guys, ArchieLuxury channel. How are you people today? guys, I am happy to share with you today. And I am happy to be here. Very happy. Guys, what's your Christmas Day watch? Now, when I had a collection, as opposed to post-burglary, I used to actually enjoy wearing a special watch. A special watch. The big days in my calendar were Christmas, New Year's, and birthday. Those were the three sort of big dates. So those were the days. So I gotta tell you guys, what are you wearing for Christmas? Will you wear sports or would you wear dress? That is a good question. That is a really good question. Okay, guys, let's run the intro and come back and discuss. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the ArchieLuxury channel. Christmas is fast coming up. This year, I gotta tell you guys, it's yeah, I gotta tell you, it's it hasn't been a good year for old Archibald. That is for sure. It's been pretty crappy. Hello, Tan, the man. How are you?
How you doing?
Hey, I'm okay. Hey, I'm okay. Tan the man, just very quickly, we got a super chat. Super chat. Watch your timing, $2. Trade to watch LV box for a JLC Memovox alarm watch. Hey, that sounds. I don't know if I'd do that deal. Would you do that deal?
Absolutely not.
Those LV boxes. What do you think of those LV boxes?
You know, I like them. I was talking to a fella about this too, and I'm just like, I never really keep 8 watches at home at a time, so it's kind of like I would hate to see it with like 1 or 2 watches. Like I go to the bank safe, I take a watch or 2 out. I'd never keep 8, so it'd be a bit of a waste. But I do love them. I think those boxes are beautiful.
Yeah. I really did love the boxes. Mine, of course, are in sort of less than perfect condition, which is really kind of sad. But yeah, we're thinking Bikie Gang may organize the burglary. Bikie Gang?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah. JLC. Look, would I swap? Look, at the moment, you know, I probably would take I think the LV boxes are really cool. I love them, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I like the fact that they harp back to the old hard case luggage and whatnot. It's a really cool. I have the watch roll. I have the old.
Yeah, I got the watch roll. You know, I was about to put that in the bank in the my safe, and I thought, no, don't put it in.
Yeah, I had the old monogram color. And
hello.
Hi guys, hi Tunzil, hi Archie.
Hey Bear,
I got that watch roll myself in the monogram, and I think it's overpriced. I don't
Which
think it's
monogram?
Really...
The old monogram or the black one?
No, this traditional.
I had both. I had the old monogram. I gave that to my brother, and then I got the newer one.
Hello, Bear. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
Bear, would you swap 2 LV watch boxes for a JLC Memovox alarm watch?
Of course.
Okay, there you go. Yes, of course I would do it. Just let me know when you want to send me the JLC and I'll send you the boxes.
I wouldn't take those boxes when they were fucking in good condition. Not now.
Now, Tanzil, $5. Been talking to your friend fella, and he said to get a 5212. Thoughts? Now, I want to talk to Tan and Bear before the show gets too many punters on. Can I share a secret with you?
Share the secret, please.
Yeah.
Okay, so I met up with OC when I was in New York.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we just met up. He took me to pizza. We went and saw a few watch shops because he's got some leads. Okay. And I didn't want to say anything. I don't want to turn it political. I don't want to turn it them and us. And I'm just telling you the story. Anyhow, he said to me, hey, we might be able to get you something from Tiffany. Because I actually met the guy. The guy at Tiffany is a guy called George. And I had like half an hour chat to him about my Pateks and, you know, anyhow, just to rebuild this collection, like if I could get a Tiffany Aquanaut, that would be a huge step forward, correct?
Yeah, of course.
But that's impossible. Let's be realistic. Let's not be delusional fantasists. So OC said to me, what would you want? You can't get a Nautilus or an Aquanaut from Tiffany, but what about like a 6119 or a 5212?
With the Tiffany stamp on it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd take either one of those.
Yeah.
And that's what I said, right?
Okay. What's the problem?
Okay, the problem is then OC says, hey, I'm banned on the dungeon. Can you unban me? Oh, fuck.
Sounds like Agonor snake oil to me.
Yeah. So I went and spoke to Sirocco. Sirocco said no. At that stage, Sirocco was in charge, right? Sirocco said no. So I said, hey, look, I'm just going for a bit of pressure. Just leave it with me, right?
Yeah.
Anyhow, I get a text message from OC the other day, and he says, So the two watches I expressed interest in was a 6119.
Yep.
And
The 5212. Yep.
the 6119 and the 5212. That's the weekly calendar, you know?
Right.
So then what happens is, guess what happens? He says to me, hey, I'll put you down for those watches with some of my other ADs.
Well, that's not.
Stop! It's called the New
What?
York Switcheroony.
Like what?
It's the New York Switcheroony. I don't want frozen pizza. I don't want frozen pizza.
Well, yeah.
I don't want frozen pizza.
I mean, Paula was telling me, he's like, you can get 5212 under retail.
Can you repeat, Archie? I couldn't hear you.
I don't want frozen fucking pizza. I want New York fresh. I want New York fresh. I don't want fucking microwave pizza.
Excellent.
Okay. He says to me, hey, I'll put you down with some of my other ADs. I say, hey, New York Switcheroony. Hey. Those watches, and I said to him very, very firmly, I said, those watches are only worth doing if those watches if they're Tiffany signed. I never said I wanted a fucking full retail because he wants to increase his spend at the AD.
Yeah.
You understand? No. And I tell you what I said to him. I said to him, he goes, hi, Paul. I have requests in with my NYADs for the Patek 6119 and 5212. No guarantees, but I'm hopeful for an allocation in 2023. And I immediately said, for you? I think only if Tiffany and Co. I thought you said these weren't selling over retail. It's only the Tiffany one that is worth the premium.
Super chat from Mr. Zoso.
I missed my other one too. But...
And super chat from Tanzil and Zari,
But just before you switch off the topic, so the 5212, it's trading under retail at the Grays. So like, yeah, like why the hell would you go to for retail on this watch? It's a great watch. I love the handwritten, old school. They're trying to help.
I love the watch.
I love it. It's a bit busy.
Quickly, let me get through these super chats. Tanzil, $5, been talking to your friend Fella, and he said get a 5212. Thoughts? I love the 5212, but I don't know if I'd be buying it New York fresh from one of the most expensive cities in the world. Next question here is Tanzil, $5. Fella said the 5327 is terminal. Thoughts? Debating a 5140 for a bit more value than the 5327. So 5327. What is a 5327? That's that. Sorry?
It's a perpetual calendar.
It's not a perpetual calendar. You know what it is?
What?
Do you know what it is or not?
What? I meant the perpetual calendar.
The 5327. You know what the 5327
is a perpetual calendar.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
you know what it is? It's the most beautiful watch in the fucking world.
It's a perpetual calendar. Fuck off.
I know. You know who had one of those? That guy in Singapore, my friend.
GJ?
Yeah.
He's a good friend of mine. I love that guy.
Yeah, he had one, and he bought it from the saloon. The saloon! He bought it from the saloon, and no discount, no nothing. He had the blue dial. It is the most, I'll be honest with you, Tan. You know what?
What's up?
5327. I'll be honest with you. I could actually be happy with that done.
So you take it over the 5140 is slightly cheaper right now. It's a 37 mil. That's what I was wondering. Is it really worth the extra money?
You know what? They're both. What I like about the 5327 is that white gold with the blue dial. That is absolutely spectacular.
Why do you guys care about the size of the watch? Don't you both belong to the old lady size watches club?
Well, I mean, some it's not the name of the number of the size may not necessarily reflect how big it wears, right? It's because of 37
It's got a very thin bezel. tan. It's got a very thin bezel. See the bezel on it? Very thin.
Yeah, but even JG, I mean, he has a 3940, right? He wears small watches too. This is a 40 mil, right? 39, I think 39 mil on this one.
Mr. Zoso, between you and me, I think the 30, it's worth paying for that.
That's
Mr.
too
Zoso,
big for you guys. That's too big.
$2. Think I'd do that to you, Arch? That's Mr. Zoso. Think I'd do that to you, Arch? Here we go. Watch your timing, $2. My Christmas is 18 karat JLC master compressor diving chrono. The only thing I could say to you is what your timing is. I pray to Jesus that you don't need to fucking resell that thing.
How do you know he didn't buy it at a good price on a secondary market?
Oh, and by the way, OC also said, Bear just asked the mods to ban me from the dungeon. I'm getting tired of these childish games. Why should I help you?
Super chat from Tanzil Ansari.
Here we go.
Do you guys hear me? Is my mic?
Yes, we do. I hear you perfectly.
Because you're both fucking ignoring me.
I love how
Tanzil Asari, $5. Fella said the 5327 is for wankers. And if you don't get a 5270, you're basically a bogan chump. Look, I'll be honest with you. 5327. What's the difference between that and a 5270? It's got the chronograph complication. I think an automatic perpetual calendar is actually really, really cool watch.
Because he owns the 5270 Sam, and he super chatted literally right after me. So
yeah, they're both amazing. Fella, $2. Profile 36-year-old walking dog with 5270p salmon.
a bogan wanker.
No, the only term I could use in New York is target.
Oh yeah.
Bait. That's like fishing. It's bait. That's bait.
Yeah, he was just saying that the 5327 is just among collectors is not desirable. It's going down in value and all this other jazz. Like,
You know what? I got to tell you something. You know what? What you got to understand is I was actually watching some Cadillac videos last night, okay? I was watching a video on the Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham 1993 and 1996, okay? Did you know the average Cadillac buyer is 57 to 75 years old?
Fuck, that's a gorgeous watch.
What I'm trying to tell you is, Tan, when you get to that age, who gives a fuck about resale?
Tan, that is a beautiful watch. That 50, the salmon, the 5270 salmon. Oh my God, is
70
that...
there? I'll pull it up there. 5270. Here we go.
That's like a 330,000 Canadian. That's a
no. It's only the big money on the bracelet, Bear. The non-bracelet one is a bit cheaper on the strap. Holy fuck, it is expensive. Fuck me dead. Fuck me dead.
330,000 Canadian.
Yep. It's
That's
big money.
expensive, man. But it is gorgeous watch. That's the one, Tan. That's the one that I wanted to buy a Breitling that resembles that one because I just love this watch so much. Unfortunately, the Breitling one is nice dial and it resembles nicely, but it's so thick that it's grotesque.
Yeah. I mean, this is a beautiful watch. I get it. I understand why fellas really got a hard on for this. But like, I mean, any perpetual calendar, most perpetual calendar Pateks are, they're pretty coveted. So I wouldn't really worry. He has a 5040p, the TV case one as well. I love how he says the 5327 sucks, but he has a 5040, which Archie hates.
5040, eh?
Yeah, it's a TV case.
Look, I got some super chats coming fast and furious here. We got Watch Your Timing, $2. Two-tone bluesy and Patek World Time, all you need. Do it.
Which world time? 5130?
I think the 5130.
Which metal?
Look, you know what? It doesn't matter, but I'd prefer G. I reckon white is the... If you can't get the platinum, white is the metal to get.
Yeah, it looks nice in white.
Here we go, fella, $2. See you in Feb, Arch. We'll wear it for ya. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. You wear any Patek is amazing. There's no question of that. Let me say to you, Tan, I think what you got to realize is
did you
when
miss
you get
the watch your timing super chat?
What's your timing? Yes, no, I read that one. Two-tone bluesy in Patek and a Patek world time. All you need, do it. So me and Tan were saying which world time, and I was saying the white gold 5130, Bear. And let's just bring that up.
What's the
What is
size
a
of that one?
5130? 39.5, Bear.
Fucking amazing. Perfect.
5130. Look this, Bear. This is what it looks like. Look at that.
Oh, beautiful. How much is that?
They're not cheap. Let's just say that. Look, they're 40,000 Canadian. 40,000.
Yeah, but that's compared to that previous one with salmon dial, reasonable price. That's attainable.
Yeah, exactly right. So I gotta tell you, Bear,
that's a beautiful watch. That's a gorgeous watch.
I definitely is beautiful. It definitely look. I could definitely look. I'll be honest with you, Tan, the man, Tan.
Yes.
Tanzeal, my favorite 5130, $5, is the 5130P015, the green Mecca edition. Though they did a few interesting editions.
I think I think Patek for a long time was. I mean, they asked for a Jerusalem edition. I think for a long time they didn't do it, but then they eventually did. So I don't know if
Look
that's
at
a
this.
plus.
It is absolutely. It's a beautiful watch. That's incredibly.
Oh goodness gracious, that's gorgeous.
Yeah. It's the one city that they changed because Archie, can you look up Patek Jerusalem edition? Because I think they made one for Jerusalem as well.
Oh, this green is just
yeah, it was made from the Middle East.
Absolutely beautiful.
God. How do I spell Jerusalem? G
R.
Sorry.
G-E-R.
Yeah.
U-S-A-L-E-M.
Jerusalem. Okay, fair enough. Was it a P? Was it a P? I don't know if it was a P or I think the Jerusalem was a. I think
it's a P-013. So 013.
Is this like a limited edition or something?
It's the city. It's that one city that they switch around, and I think there was a community that was asking Patek to do a Jerusalem.
Fuck, Bear! Look at this, Bear! Look at this nice one here. This is a nice one. What's this one? That's the one I had stolen. Sorry.
That is nice, actually. That was a beautiful watch.
That's my that had the nicest gillis shape. Oh yes, I owned one of those. Yes, that's right. That's a rose gold one.
Yep.
Fuck me dead.
Yep.
What can I do, Bear? I mean, I can cry, I can scream. What can I do?
Nothing. Just keep going. This is good. Just keep talking about watches with 10.
What's your timing? 5130 for Fikov watch and Bluesy for daily watch. That could be a go. CB $5. I like the new Patek World Timer, but not as much as the Lambo Chrono I sent you yesterday.
Lamborghini, the Tonino.
you know the new Patek Chrono. You know what's the World Time Chrono Patek.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of World Time with.
It's a weird complication to me.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it's a bit. Mind you, the price isn't exactly
like those divers that have chronos in them. It's like, the fuck are you timing down there? Like, come on.
Yeah, what the fuck are you timing down? Exactly. It's so, but you know what? It is beautiful. I mean, see, I would prefer to have one of those 5327s.
The world time
and the other
and chronograph do not go together. Just like diving watches don't make sense with chronograph. There's certain complications that do not complement each other.
We got fella, $2. Arch, what are you ordering when we have lunch? Look, I as a general rule,
crispy chicken.
it depends where are we going. Fella's taking me somewhere. Am I taking him to my haunt or are we going to Fella's haunt? You know, the polite thing to do when you go to lunch with somebody, see what they order, and you order the same sort of stuff around the same price. That's the polite thing.
Oh man, run up his bill. He's got a 5270 on his wrist. Run up the bill, boys.
You know what? It doesn't matter to me.
He's a New Yorker. They're fucking cheap.
I don't care.
He's not a New Yorker. He's from Australia.
He's from Brisbane. He's from.
Oh, that's worse. Fucking Brisbane, who lives in New York. That's like a fucking ultimate cheapo.
What's your timing?
Yeah.
$2. Pull up Jamie Opulence World Time. It's beautiful. Actually, you know, Jamie Opulence, his world. The funny thing with Jamie, I don't know if you know Jamie, but he's all about positivity, right?
Mm.
He won't talk to me after the robbery. Loser germs, loser germs. I don't need those loser germs. I don't want those loser germs. He's like some people. They're so positive, it just gives you the fucking shits. Do you understand what I mean or not? You know what I'm saying or not? Does that make sense?
He's not positive. He's fake.
He did have a nice watch, though. Yeah, I did like that World Time.
Of course, it's a beautiful watch. His wife bought it for him.
System error. Why have I got a system error? Oh, shit. I've got a problem. Might have to reboot this damn thing.
Scott, yeah, Omega Seamaster, Omega Aquaterra, actually, World Time is a great watch, but there is a problem. It is just too thick and too big. But it has a beautiful dial done in titanium laser engraved. So if they manage to make it thinner and smaller, it would truly be a best attainable world timer. Well, even now it is the best affordable world timer, but it's just not gonna play the game with the big boys.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to find that file. Shit.
Well, you can just Google. Why does it have to be his? Just Google his watch on internet.
Yeah, my PC. I got to do a reboot, but I'll do that afterwards. It's the world time. I'll just type in the reference number, be easier.
Exactly.
Patek 5131. It's a 5131.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is a 5231, which I mean it is absolutely beautiful. That's a beautiful watch.
It was his yellow gold.
Yeah, his is yellow.
Yeah, yellow gold.
The white gold one actually has a map of Australia. Do you see that? I'd want the white gold one.
Honestly, I liked your 5110, the first one, the white gold one, better than the J. It's just my personal preference. But
no, that's okay.
Yeah.
Super chat from Tanzil.
$5. You know, the funny thing is I actually paid more for the J than the G in the world time. Did you know that, Tan?
Was it because it had a better condition, a full set? What was it?
The yellow one was a slightly better condition, but the guy said to me, the dealer, that was Ronnie from Vintage Watch Co. What he said to me was, he said, because it's slightly smaller, 37 mil, he said, having it in yellow gold, it's perfect for the Hong Kong market.
Yeah. Asian market, yellow gold.
You know, the Asian market traditionally didn't like white gold.
Yep.
So he said the yellow gold is worth slightly more because it's wanted in Hong Kong. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Perfect sense.
Tanzil, $5. AC3, does anyone ever pay retail for their watches, or is paying $200,000 for a bunch of pieces of jewelry paying retail for a hyped up Rolex? Good question. Does anyone ever pay retail for their watches? Look, you know what? I got friends of mine who play the AD games, and they've done okay out of it. But let me just tell you one thing. Can I tell you one thing, Tan?
Sure.
You ask any of these friends who play the AD games, oh, could you get me something? They drop you like a hot potato. Like, let me try this with Bear. I'll ask Bear, hey, Bear. Hey, Bear.
Yeah.
Hey, Bear.
Yeah.
Could you get me a Pepsi? I'm trying to
Oh.
rebuild my collection. Could you get me a Pepsi at retail?
No, I'm sorry, Paul. Oh. Super chat from Mr. Valjo.
It's a good question.
Mr. Valju, $5. Panel, if Paul Newman owned a Pepsi, would the Newman Daytonas be worth their stupid money? That's actually, let me just say that to you. Paul Newman was given that watch by his wife. And you know the Paul Newman, he gave it to his daughter's boyfriend because he was late once.
Keep going.
So the actual Paul Newman watch itself, he gave away. Yeah.
So what's the answer?
I think it would be.
Look, the thing is this. That was actually, the funny thing is Paul Newman was so cool. That watch
I don't think it would be 10. And the reason why I'm saying that, everything was driven by that auction where Paul Newman's Daytona was actually positioned as Paul Newman's Daytona. And that actually had a lot of effect on the Daytona prices as all together.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see that Daytona would be so much in demand if that event never happened.
And I got to tell you, I don't think the Pepsis would be worth a fortune if Paul Newman happened to wear a Pepsi, because so many people wore subs, so many people wore GMTs. It's because the Daytona wasn't really wanted. That's what made it.
This is exactly the point of why I disagree. The Daytonas were not wanted for a long time, but so were the Pepsis. I mean, Archie, you remember a time when the Explorer 2 was more wanted than the Pepsi?
Of course, I'm still in that mindset,
and that's where I see this is, you know, the Pepsi itself, the GMT also had its own return to glory after not being wanted. So I do believe that it would have had that effect. And number two, this probably would have been the Bakelite bezel one as well, which is inherently probably more rare.
The Bakelite was only done for a small period. In Paul Newman time, it would have been a 1675.
It would have been the 1675. Yeah,
it'd be early 70s. Early 70s.
If it was the sixth 4-digit one, I don't remember, the 6532 or something like that. It would have been that one. That would have been worth a lot of money.
Yeah. I think it was the 542. Was it 6542? Yeah, 6542 is that's the Bakelite.
Yeah,
one there. That's the no crown guards. That's the no crown guards GMT. Okay. Now we got another super chat. Let's have a look here. Fella, $2. Run up the bill on me. Eat like it's your last meal. No worries, fella. We will work something out.
You always do, right, Archie?
What's your timing? $2. Rose, yellow gold world timer over white gold all day. Look, I got to be totally honest with you. I think people get too caught up. Yellow gold, rose gold. You know what? I look at the deal. What's the deal? I got nothing against any of these metals. I always look at the deal.
I mean, the 6119, like the white gold and the 6119, not as good as the other. I think it's a rose gold metal.
Certain watches, certain style of watches looks better in white gold, certain style in rose, and certain style in yellow.
We got money rolling in, boys. Let's go.
We got super chat. Here we go. AD never calling. $10. Breaking news. Aganor announces Rancher's watch shipping just in time for Christmas.
I love it.
2026. Nice one, Arch.
Rancher's in the chat too, so I love it.
And we got CB, $5. I bought my first Daytona in 1988 because I hated the 4-digit one. Fuck. Yeah, that's right. That's when it came out. That's when the automatic version came out.
Yeah, there's some old ad that I don't know. I saw this years ago where there was like
that was a pre-owned ad. Watches wanted Rolex.
Yeah.
Watches. I'll just see if I can wanted. No,
I think it was just no Daytonas. Yeah,
no,
exactly.
You remember that ad?
Yeah. Guys, please remember to upvote. Please remember to upvote. We have almost 140 viewers and only 18 upvotes. Please, guys, thank you.
Yeah, this ad was hilarious, but I don't know if you ever saw this. It was like Rolex watches wanted, but no Daytonas. It was excellent.
Yeah, no, that's exactly. Yeah, just see if I can newspaper. Yeah,
I mean, think about it, right? Like you remember a time when like the mill subs, nobody wanted the mill subs, right? The 1680 reds, like those were cheap. Like it's shit changes all the time.
Yeah, I remember. There's different things. The funny thing is, I remember no one liked tropical. You'd send it off to get a dial swap.
Yeah, nobody cared for tropical. Like it's
now tropical is. Yeah, Scott says the Paul Newman watch was probably 600, but the thing is, you got to remember too, that was a lot of money back then. The average wages in the 70s was $100 a week, so it was still.
Yeah, what was the story you told me? Remember your only VC you bought? You said it was something like $600 Australian, and your dad's salary that year when it first came out was like $2,000.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah. Because that watch was 1960.
Super chat from iconic CB.
Pull it up.
CB, pull up the 1988 Rolex Daytona. Rolex.
Check your WhatsApp. Maybe he sent you actual picture.
There we go. Here's some 1988.
Did you check your WhatsApp? Maybe he sent you his actual picture.
Holy shit. That's a beauty. Oh. Okay, guys. Can you just give me 2 minutes? I'll be out. 1 minute. Okay, Bear?
Where are you going?
Just going to reboot and come back.
Reboot the weight loss program.
I'll be back.
You have one more super chat. Cover that before you go. Oh,
fuck. I think the next one's for you, Bear, anyway, so you can handle that one.
Should Tan and I get matching 5212? Bear to answer. I don't know. I don't really see that. I don't see two guys as a couple. So,
but do you like that watch? That's the question I think he's asking.
5212. Let me take a look.
It's the weekly calendar. It's the one that's very busy on the dial.
Let me look. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it's a steel watch, 40 millimeters.
Wow, steel Patek. Wow, that's pretty cool.
But the thing is, Bear, it's pretty readily available. Like you could go to your AD and get it. That's why when I heard that OC was getting it for him, I was like, that's not really that. It's not that impressive.
No, Stan. This is. I don't like it at all.
It's very busy. What I do like is they do the handwriting script on it to like make it look a little retro from like mid 20th century. That's probably the cool part. The complication is kind of dumb. Like, why the hell do I need to know it's the 46th week of the year? Like, who cares?
Right.
It's got a date function, which is good. I mean, it's better.
How much is this piece?
I think it's something like 50K Canadian retail.
Get the fuck out of there. You can do so much better than this for 50K.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, and it's trading under retail. So this is like, even if OC could get it, like Archie could just get it for a better price. Like,
so this is the watch that OC offered to Archie?
Yeah, it's the one. You're actually got to drop. I got to go to dinner. I got my buddies outside. So
all right, man.
I will leave you, unfortunately, with the chat.
Okay. Thank you, Dan, for coming. Hey, always good to have you on. You're an awesome guy, and we love you, man.
Always a pleasure to be here. Have a great night, guys. Have a great show.
Enjoy your dinner, and see you soon.
See ya.
All right. That's it. Bear is on his own with you, Fikers. Fella. Okay, so I don't like that watch, fella. To be very honest with you, I would not buy that watch myself. I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's attractive. And there's a reason why it's not so popular. Archibald, CB has actually sent you a WhatsApp picture of his Daytona.
Yes, I'm just loading it up now, Bear. Now, this is no ordinary Daytona. CB doesn't do things. Ordinary doesn't exist in CB's life. You understand
By
that,
the way, Tan said bye. He's going for dinner, and he'll probably be back another day.
Hey, that's okay. It's okay. Here we go. Look at this one here. This was actually the watch that our good friend CB had. Holy shit. Solid gold, diamond dial, Bear. Fuck. What do you think?
Mark 1 Daytona from 200 miles per hour bezel. They are rare. That's beautiful.
It's beyond beautiful, Bear.
That's gorgeous, man. All kidding aside, that's fucking
It's
A.
beautiful. Beautiful. Here we go, fella.
And what did he do? He sold that one?
I think he still has it, Bear. CB
Love
doesn't
the
really
dial.
flip. Yeah, he
Love
doesn't.
that dial. Love that beautiful dial. Beautiful watch. Truly
actually-
beautiful watch.
It goes well with his skin color. Look at that. It's got just fucking beautiful, man.
That's gonna go good with Danny's skin color. That watch is gorgeous. Super chat from
Fella.
Big George, New
Oh,
York.
sorry. Let me just get this one from fella. $2.
I did,
Tan-
Archie. It was for me. Relax. Just go to Big George, New York. I'm
Okay,
telling you.
CB
Okay?
sent it. Okay, Big George. Okay, here we go. Big George, New York, $2. Been waiting for a 5212 from the Wizard. Those, I got to tell you, Bear, the Patek
First,
52.
I don't like the look of that watch. It's overly busy. That's the one, the steel one that Dan was talking about, right?
Yeah, it's called a
Co-
weekly calendar.
Yeah, complication is completely unusual and kind of
Well,
weird. There's nothing cool about that watch. There's absolutely the only watch I dislike more than that one is your 6006.
it's steel. That's always very good fundamental.
Yeah. I was the same way when Stan told me that until I actually seen the watch.
It's absolutely beautiful watch, Bear. I would think it's absolutely good. But anyhow, Bear, that's okay. Mr. Valju, $5. Congratulations, Rancher. I know how tirelessly Bill Sanders and your entire crew worked to make that happen. Mazel, watch, cheers. And we got LA Methwich is saying, Archie, you set on Patek. I'm not set on nothing. To answer the question, should Tan and Fella get matching 5212? You know what? I love that watch, but hey.
You really love that watch? Like, seriously, you love that watch?
Yes.
What do you love about it?
Well, I love about it because it's a dress watch. It's a Calatrava, but they've made it more informal. Okay, it's kind of, it's got that caramel strap. It's steel, so they're making it. It's more informal. Okay, I think it's absolutely beautiful. I would love, and I don't really care what's popular or not popular. I think it's a beautiful watch, steel Calatrava. Bear, this is a very special watch.
Okay.
But you got to decide yourself, you know.
Well, I guess we all have a different taste. You love the 6006, and I didn't like it at all. It looked to me like an Oris watch.
Yeah, we'll just bring that up there. The 6006. I think you got to wear it. It's not about just. I actually really did love that watch. That was.
I know, and I don't. So obviously we have a different taste, right? It's not the matter. It's not the matter of what's really. You cannot argue the beauty. Beauty is in the eye of beholder. So ultimately, what's beautiful to me doesn't necessarily have to be beautiful to you, and vice versa.
100%, Bear. 100%.
Yeah.
It's I got to tell you, Bear. Seriously, I. This was, in my opinion.
Super chat from the iconic CB,
CB,
$5.
$5. I tried the steel Calatrava, but the writing is very, very small. Can't read it without a magnifier. Yeah, well, I can't read anything without fucking magnifier. I'm Mr. Magoo. I'm Mr. Magoo, fuckers.
Yeah, I'm with you, Archie, on that one.
Yeah,
Super
fuck me
chat
dead.
from
Tell
Mark
me about it.
from Mark,
me.
New Yorker, Silky Johnson.
Silky Johnson, here we go, $5. Missed you guys. I've been busy. Tomorrow I'm headed to an AD, quite a drive away that came well recommended. Gonna buy a little Van Cleef and try my luck. Okay.
Well, good luck, Silky Johnson. I am pretty sure when you are going somewhere,
You know what, Mark? I gotta tell you
you are
something.
going with a good target. So I'm pretty sure you'll get something.
I didn't understand Mark until I went and visited him. He's
Right.
he's no one's fool. That guy is nobody's
No,
fool.
God, no, definitely not. Definitely not.
And he knows how to play the bullshit. He knows how to do it, man. If anyone, you know what, Silky Johnson, man, I fucking loved you. I had an amazing time with you. It was incredible to see you. It was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, very nice gentleman. Very nice gentleman. With great connections, with full understanding of the lifestyle of New York, with connections with people, with places, and so on. So obviously, guy, you would want to know if you are in New York, guys. Archie.
Yes.
You know, topic of your live stream tonight. What is your Christmas Day watch?
Yeah, I gotta tell you, Bear, one thing about being a watch collector, I always wore a special watch Christmas, New Year's, and my birthday. Those were the three.
Funny
big
that you say that.
days.
Me too. Me too. Super
And
chat from Silky Johnson, $20. Thank you, sir, very much.
Silky Johnson, thank you so much. $20. Silky Johnson, $20. Love you, Archie, and you too, Bear. Thank you, Silky Johnson. He took me to the Ralph Lauren bar for dinner. Fucking hell, man.
Yes.
It was absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Well, you do remember when he was on a panel, he explained quite a bit from his personal life, so it's understandable why he's so connected. He's a very intelligent young man, truly. Oh, look, voulez-vous, voulez-vous, so nice to see you.
$20. Here we go. Dear Archie, one evening, would you like to do watch options for wife? Would love to hear your take on ladies' options. Thank you, and sending you positive vibes. Voulez-vous, I got to tell you something. I certainly would. However, I got to tell you, voulez-vous, whenever I've done ladies' watches or spoken about it, it's been a ratings bomb.
Yeah, voulez-vous deserves this, Archie. So, frankly, we can sacrifice the ratings a little bit, and it would be even more wonderful if voulez-vous would come on a live stream and chat with you about the watches, give you her perspective. She's such a intelligent, wonderful, well-spoken lady, so that you can actually get understanding of what her taste is like, what does she enjoy. Because when it comes to ladies, it's not all about branding, flexing, and so on. They tend to be quite more perceptive on details, colors, usability, and so on when it comes to watches. So I think that would be the right way to do it, if you're asking me. Now, obviously, I don't know if she wants to come on this live stream. Obviously, as my bunny says, Archie is true gentleman, so she shouldn't come when it's like too many people on a live stream and busy, so you can fully pay attention to what she would like, and just chat with her from the lady's perspective on watches. That would be I think many people, you know what? She has such a sweet and kind voice. I don't know if you ever actually heard Volevo.
No, I haven't.
Oh, Archie, class lady, kind of like our ER, very, very similar.
Cool.
ER and Volevo have actually a lot of similarities. Very stylish, very classy, very intelligent. So yeah, Volevo, let us know. Archie, drop the link if she is in a mood
Sure.
now. We can do that, and it's kind of quiet evening, morning for
Yes.
you, evening for me.
Yes.
So could be perfect for Volevo to jump on. I listened to her on Crappy Luxury, the book club, when they had a book
Yes.
club,
Ah.
and yeah, one classy, educated, intelligent woman. Super chat from our friend James. Showcase watches, guys. Check out his channel. Check out his channel, please.
Showcase watches, £4.50, 42 mil steel Speedmaster Professional Sapphire Sandwich with the 321 coming Tuesday, January 3rd. Speedy Tuesday. Get that arch and be stealthy, wealthy.
Oh, that's interesting. That's exclusive. That's exclusive. Hang on.
Yeah.
James says that 42 millimeter Speedmaster Professional Sapphire coming with 321. And can you please tell us, is this limited edition or what's the story here? This is, how did you find out? You don't have to super chat. I'll keep an eye on your comments. You know he is connected with Omega people, so this is quite interesting. And what's the price point?
Yeah, that's a good question there, Bear. This is the thing that makes that watch special is that movement. That's the 321. You see that?
Right. Well, if this is basically, it's a basically a regular Speedy Professional. This is not Ed White,
Mm-hmm.
the one that we are talking about all the time, the new 321.
Mm-hmm.
According to our friend James, this is a regular Speedy Pro
Yep.
that is coming out with 321 movement for Speedy
Mm.
Tuesday, for like right after holidays, January Tuesday, January 3rd.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And will it be only online, or will it be in ADs, or is it boutique exclusive, or shit? I got tons of questions. James, jump on. We can chat about it. That's very interesting.
Yesterday you were very harsh on the Speedmaster. Why is that?
To get you going,
Uh-huh.
it's about entertainment. Actually, you can't always agree on everything. Sometimes you have to play devil's advocate.
Fair point.
I'm in the business of entertainment. I
Mm.
work for the greatest YouTube personality and greatest method actor on YouTube.
Mm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I have to try to match that.
Mm. Mm-hmm. I
Also,
see.
one more reminder, boss. You
Mm-hmm.
did mention that good friend of yours
Mm-hmm.
wanted to do a
A
collection
review.
review.
Yes.
Should we do something
Fair.
like that now?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do it.
I think that could be a good way to go there, Bear. Okay, now this friend of mine here, he has been a good friend for a number of years.
Is he
And
Australian?
sorry,
Is he Australian?
no, he's actually, believe it or not, Syrian.
No kidding. Okay.
Yeah, and he's had some. Okay, so I've got some photos. I'm just bringing them up. Just hang on.
Thank you, Pontiff. While you're bringing them up, I just want to read the super chat from Watch Your Timing, $2 super chat. And he says, agree with Bear. No Speedy for me. And James answers, my AD called me with a Black Bay Pro available. I took it to keep my relationship alive. The Omega rep hinted towards this happening and boutique only. Fuck that. Estimated similar price to Ed White at retail. That's a loser watch. Who would want 42 millimeter regular looking professional with same price as Ed White? No thanks, they can keep it. But thank you very much for information. We appreciate that more than anything.
What's your timing? $2. Agree with Bear. No speedy for me. Okay, Bear. Here we go. We've got a little collection review to do here. And this is actually quite interesting. This guy's had a number of sleepers, and he does like his hypey watches. Okay. Let's have a bit more of a further look into this. Okay. So what he says is, "Hi, Arch. Please refer to me as Rooster for the watch review."
Oh, that's a Rooster guy. Yeah. I'm a friend with him as well. I know who you're talking about. I hope he's watching.
I've been watching your content and collecting luxury watches since 2014. Over the years, I have bought and sold several watches, some at a loss and others at a profit. I currently have the following 5 pieces. Number one. He's got a solid ever rose gold GMT. My favorite in the collection and one of the most beautiful watches in the world, in my humble opinion. I got to tell you, Bear. So this is the solid gold root beer. Could you go wrong with that, really?
No, that's a gorgeous watch.
No, he's got a weird photo. He sent me a photo, but it's got goo. It's got some stuff on the dial. So it's not really the best photo to show the world. But you know what, Bear? Nothing needs to be perfect. So we can actually bring that up now, okay? Here we go. It's up on the screen. You see he's got some sweat or something on the glass.
That's a great watch, Archie. It's truly beautiful watch. I really enjoy Ever Rose Gold from Rolex. Combination of colors with Ever Rose Gold here is remarkable. It's a timeless, iconic timepiece from the perspective of being GMT. Probably my favorite precious metal GMT, next to Meteorite Pepsi.
Would you prefer an Ever Rose GMT over, because he had in the past a yellow gold sub?
Oh my God, no comparison. No
you
comparison.
Like the Ever Rose, don't you?
I would take this piece over many pieces. This is, and to be honest with you, it's just that because aesthetically these colors really complement each other. This is a solid precious metal piece that's not tacky, that actually has a class, and it looks fantastic. I love that watch. I genuinely love that watch.
Okay, so let's just have a better look here, Bear. I want to show you. So this, okay, so the
There are
next...
some super chats we need to hit.
Okay, we've got some super chats. SR Bell, $2. AC, would you let a midget give you a BJ for $10,000?
Let's imagine it's a female midget. Can we do that, Archie?
Okay. I've got one midget in mind, actually. Oh shit. You know what, Bear? I could buy a box for that, couldn't I?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't recommend box. You can actually buy a nice watch for that, but just answer and go to next super chat.
Yeah, okay. We will certainly consider it, okay? So just put the money into PayPal.
Yeah.
And JL, $10. Archie, Bear, in your opinion, does resale value always is always a factor when buying a timepiece for a loved one. I think he means buying something for your wife.
No, it doesn't, because everything I bought for Bunny is with a Bunny, and it's probably never gonna get sold. And I would have never bought her Chanel J12 ceramic if I would follow that rule.
Look, I think it has some. You've got to be careful to some extent still. I mean, I wouldn't just go crazy. Like
no, don't go crazy. But you don't take the same approach as you do when you're buying it personally for yourself.
I have actually. My wife's had a few watches, and we have churned them over. I had, unfortunately, Bear. I thought I had a perfect little collection for her. Cartier Banois, Cartier Tank Francais, Rolex 69173. That's just a great workhorse, and 2 Omega quartzes just to get work done, you know?
Right.
And in the past, I had a Patek 24 for my wife. She enjoyed that for a while. It was a bit delicate, but that's the only problem. It was a bit delicate.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're going to keep continuing with this paid review. So now the next piece he has got, Bear. Okay, so that's.
I just wanna comment something interesting from this perspective. Just I remember when I was buying Bunny this watch, he offered me OP 36, I think, for her, and she said, no, I don't like that Rolex, I want that Chanel. She could not care less on what's the value retention. And she never really does. She looks at the watch that she likes for the purpose of enjoying that watch without care in the world what the value retention is. Super chat from CB. Sorry, Archie. We got to keep
no worries. $5, CB. I disagree with Bear. I take the rose gold GMT over the white gold Pepsi any day. I love this color combination.
I said white gold Pepsi Meteorite. I would also take it over the regular white gold Pepsi. So only reason I would take the white gold Pepsi Meteorite is because of that meteorite dial. So I don't know if you disagree with that as well. And then super chat from Mr. Valju.
Mr. Valju, $10. Resale value does matter when buying for a loved one. If I was taken by a great white shark, I would be okay if she had to sell it to forget the painful memory of me.
I never said that you should buy stupidly, but
yeah,
that's not going to be a driving factor. Where in my case, it's often was and is driving factor. And we have another super chat from your favorite troll.
SR Bell, 67, $2. AC, would you play Just the Tip with Mark Goldberg for 10,000?
Just the tip, Archie. Just the tip.
Maybe 10,000. How many times do I have to play this game?
Yeah, he's not specific. See, he's tricking us, tricking you, tricking me. So he needs to be more specific. And then super chat from MRG 1911, $10.
MRG 1911, $10. Arch Bear, what watch would you like that isn't made currently? Mine is the Rolex GMT Root Beer two-tone in yellow on Jubilee, or an all yellow Datejust on yellow gold Datejust on Jubilee. You know what's for me, Bear? Can I say this?
I want to first comment.
I want a Coke ceramic.
I really want to say these are some interesting choices. Rolex GMT Root Beer, two-tone in yellow on Jubilee, or yellow Datejust on Jubilee. Hey, I would like. Oh my
They
God,
used to
so
do
many.
solid gold Datejust. You know that? That was very common, wasn't it?
That is true. That is true.
They
I
used to
would.
do solid gold oyster perpetuals, I think.
Yeah, I would like. I would like if they come up with new Daytona. Uh, like the one white gold, blue dial, but with actual ceramic bezel. I would just love that. That would be probably the most beautiful watch ever. And then super chat from iconic CB.
Here we go, $5. I don't like meteorite dial on the GMT.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I must admit, CB, you know what, man? I actually liked that slightly blue, the white gold Pepsi. They did it. Remember, they did it in a slightly bluey color. You know that color. You remember that, Bear?
You're talking new steel, a new white gold Pepsi, right?
Yeah, yeah. They when it came out, they did it in that. It was
They're
a
still
different
doing it.
shade.
That's a new is on in the blue dial. Yeah,
Yeah, and they what was it originally black? They did it at a black dial.
that's right. Originally it was black.
Because I had a friend who he managed to get it changed over.
From black to blue.
I think he went the wrong way value wise, but let's not
No,
discuss that.
no. Blue is still more valuable.
Okay, okay.
Blue is more valuable. Uh, Marky Silky Johnson.
Here we go. Silky Johnson, $5. I'm really toying with the idea of a trade lately. Want to keep the AP, but I would lose both Pepsi for a Patek. They're about equal to a 5168 blue or a 5167R. Actually, you know what? Marky has always been a huge Aquanaut lover. I got to tell you, in your case, how would you do it in New York? You got to be very careful because the New York dealers would flip you. You know what I mean, Bear?
Our Aquanaut is my absolutely favorite Patek Philippe.
Yeah, I think the 5168 blue is amazing.
Beyond
Want to
amazing.
keep the AP,
It's
but
remarkable. Remarkable.
I would lose both Pepsis. I don't know if
No, I don't want you to lose. You got some really amazing pieces. Don't think like that. Don't lose anything. If you're not giving up shit pieces. It's not like you have like Archie fucking Speedmaster Professional. Like you got every piece is carefully chosen, right?
yeah.
Don't lose that.
Yeah.
Don't.
And I mean, I think in the next 6 months, those Aquanauts may come down a little bit, Bear. No,
Possible.
the market will soften a bit. It's
Possible. But I know his pieces. I would not sell anything that he has. They're all remarkable pieces. Super chat from Mr. President Valjoux.
Mr. President, Mr. Valjoux, $5. Does the two-tone root beer provide more constraining pop than the solid contrasting pop than the solid gold root beer? In some ways, it does.
I have a two-tone root beer.
It's beautiful.
And I think it's the most beautiful two-tone modern Rolex. But I'm going to be honest with you, Mr. Valjoux. As much as I want to convince myself of this fact, as much as I want to convince myself that it's a better choice than solid gold, it's not.
Okay. There we go. Interesting.
Silky Johnson, Marky
Johnson, $2. Would love to see a Oyster Flex John Mayer ceramic.
Nice.
Yes. True.
Nice.
Very good point there. And JL, $20, Bear. $20.
Oh, JL. Wow. The legend from Dungeon, JL.
Bear, I don't agree with your analysis. I believe it's imperative to buy at the cheapest price and ensure the watch has the best possible resale value. What is more romantic and sexy to a woman than being frugal?
JL. No, I
No,
guess
I think they only want you to be frugal on your shit, on their stuff.
We're not going to agree. We are just not going to agree. But fair enough, sir. Thanks for being honest.
Now, Bear, the next watch in this review here, I'm going to read
Unfortunately,
this.
Archie, I have to interrupt you again. We have another super chat from Marky Silky Johnson.
No, there's no problems with that in the least, Bear. There is no problems. Thank you. I've got to say to you, Bear, let's get this baby Silky Johnson. What a great guy he is tonight. Silky Johnson, $5. Actually, Bear, you're right. All I want is a 5167 plain steel and a nice Daytona, and I would be done. Nothing else needed. Just so discouraged lately with Patek.
Why is he discouraged with Patek?
Hard to get.
Oh, well, everything he has is hard to get. Every single piece he has is hard to get. Obviously, different levels of difficulty, but I don't think he has anything that's...
I got to be honest with you. I think he doesn't realize how lucky he is. He has some amazing pieces.
Oh, he does. When he talked
and
about
he doesn't realize how lucky he is, Bear.
He does realize. He actually does realize. Okay. And hands and knees and toes, 2 pounds.
2 pounds. Hands and knees and toes, 2 pounds. See you next Tuesday.
Nice.
See you next Tuesday. Who's that? I don't even understand that.
He'll see you next Tuesday.
Okay.
Or he'll see me next Tuesday. Well, he'll see one of us.
It's okay. Okay, Bear, let me continue. Number 2 is a day date 40 yellow gold with champagne dial and baguette hour markers. After wanting a yellow gold Rolex for a while, I opted for this over the Sky Dweller. He paid for many phone calls. He was saying, does he go for the one with the white subdial or go for the champagne one? As its size, design, bracelet, and function are better suited for me. So he has this one. What do you think of that, Bear?
It's a captain of the industry watch. It is the achievement piece. It's the pinnacle of Rolex classic watches. Super chat from James from Showcase Watches. Guys, make sure to visit Showcase Watch channel on YouTube and subscribe, guys. It's James. He's from Archieverse, one of our greatest friends.
Showcase Watches, £4.50. If Bear keeps slagging the speedies off, we might need to put the gloves on and go for 12 for the chronograph title. Omega fanboy versus Rolex collector. Bets.
I love you, James. I could never fight you.
No, we could never, ever fight the Showcase Watches. And thank you, James, for your loyal support.
For friendship, man. For friendship above all. For friendship.
Okay, number 3. I'm going to pull number 3 up. It's a JLC Reverso.
You know, as ABC says,
yes, sir.
Pure class on this watch. It's one of those watches you just, when you see it, you just appreciate it. You smile, you admire it.
Which watch is this, Bear?
The day date that we're looking at.
Oh yes.
Isn't it just beautiful, Archie? Like you would love watch like this. You would love it.
Who wouldn't love a watch
Who wouldn't?
like that?
Exactly, Arch.
I don't understand who wouldn't just fall over for this sort of thing. It's an incredible watch. You know what I mean?
Agreed, Arch. Agreed.
Now I'm going to bring up his Reverso. I'm just bringing it up now. This is I
noticed it next to his a MacBook. I gotta be honest with you, that strap is so beautiful on that. The choice of strap, that dark coffee strap. vintage leather looks so gorgeous on that watch.
I totally get it, Bear. Look at this. He's wearing it now. Have a look at this, Bear. This is the other side. And I got to tell you, this here, JLC Reverso Dual Time Large. I wanted a dress watch and could not find better value for the money. It has a white dial and a black dial with day-night indicator and a GMT function. Great watch, although I don't like the manual wind mechanism. Oh, no. I love
Super chat from Hands, Knees, and Toes. And I know exactly what he's doing here.
Yes.
Okay, so he wants me to read this. All right, I'll do my best. Let me get my tongue ready, my tongue. For Bear to read, my thumb was pricked by a thorn on Thursday. How did I do?
Sounds pretty good, Bear.
I tried my best, okay?
Try your best.
For my British friend.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the £5 there. I love these.
I'll even sing, Rule Britannia, Britannia, roll the waves. And that's it. I'm not going to continue.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Now, Bear, I've got to tell you. So that's his Reverso.
I do wanna more going back to that picture. You're going too fast. I wanna
actually. I'm gonna bring up the white dial now. I'm gonna bring up the white dial.
And while you're doing that, there is a $10 super chat from Marky from Silky Johnson.
Silky Johnson, $10. I know I may sound like an ungrateful cunt, but please know my love for watches only exists because of the 5167 and ArchieLuxury.
Oh, how nice. That's a compliment, Archie.
It is. It's like a man who wants a family to pass down his legacy but has no son.
Interesting.
I got to tell you, Mark, I would say personally, if you really, really want and I think he does. I've had a few paid phone calls and I understand him. You know what? I would be talking to David SW. Okay.
This is my challenge with this, Marky. The pieces you have are not easily attainable pieces. If I sell a white dial Explorer, if I sell Omega Speedmaster, if I sell Omega Seamaster 300, I can easily get that watch back if I decide that I have made mistakes selling it. Every single piece you have is not easily returnable. So often in our collecting, we have the seller's remorse. And trust me, they usually happen. These seller remorse happen when you sell your Maserati blue dial Daytona. You think about it, you want it back, and now it's not attainable for you any longer. That's my point I'm trying to make. Before you get rid of the pieces that are so gorgeous, hard to get, and you would never get them if you didn't like them, think twice.
Now,
and by the way, thank you, Hands, Knees, and Toes. Going back to this beautiful Reverso, Archie.
Yes, this Reverso here. I got to tell you, Bear, it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. I think it's just quite an elegant steel. I like the manual wind. I think the thing about the Reverso is they were manual wind. It's nice to have some manual wind in your collection.
Yes.
And I love that strap. The strap. I must admit, one thing I loved about my Reverso was I had an original Reverso alligator strap. I had an alligator strap.
Mm-hmm.
Alligator is very different to crocodile. Like it's got a completely different pattern, and I loved it. That's one of the sad things. It's when you lose something like that, you remember the little details.
Right.
And I must say, Reverso, you can't. I hope to add a Reverso back in the future. I do hope to add one.
I always perceived Reverso as a watch that you promoted quite a bit. Not like promoted bluntly as advertising, promoted with your appreciation of the watch. You brought the beauty of the Reverso, and let's be honest, if you are not going to get Patek dress piece, would you say the only other worthy dress watch is Reverso?
Look, there's a number, Bear. I can't say that now because there's the Patrimony, the VCs. There's so many beautiful dress watches out there, but I think the Reverso, amazing bang per buck, Bear. Silky Johnson, $2. Bear, love you for that. My 5167 retail mission revived. Yeah.
Right on, man. Right on.
I think you just pay the piper. You know what? You've done very well out of everything. Pay the piper.
Yeah, he did.
I would talk to David SW, see what you can do, because he is a Rolex specialist. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be ringing him and saying, hey, what can we do? CB, $20. Sorry, I have to go to dinner with family. My comment on these amazing 5 pieces is, what else does a man need? It is the collection of someone that has class and experience, Bear.
Listen, when CB gives you this kind of feedback on your collection, that's you don't get much better than that.
You don't get better than that, Bear.
Mr. CB, enjoy your dinner with your lovely family. Bon appetit. Thank you very much for your ongoing love, friendship, and support, sir.
Thank you so much. Now, Bear, let's move on to the next one, okay? I want to talk. The next one is, he's got a Submariner, no date, 41 mil. Iconic steel watch of elegant simplicity, nice proportions on the 41, but maybe nicer if it was smaller like the GMTs. Bear also knows mine is special due to its serial number. I've showed it to him in the DMs, the direct messages. What was special about his serial number?
I'm not gonna disclose that.
Okay, no worries. That's okay, Bear. That's okay. We respect the privacy. We respect. That's his. We'll just bring that up there now. That's his Submariner. Stud Muffin, $2. So when are you going to Bangkok? Bear. Hello, Bear.
Archie, I'm here. Answer the super chats. I'm just looking at something. I'm not leaving. Okay. I'm right here.
When are you going to Bangkok? Bear, do you think it would help the show if I went to Bangkok and started broadcasting there and did some shows and walk around?
Yes, I do actually believe that.
Okay. What do you think
I do believe that.
Late January, early Feb?
Yeah.
I think that might be the time.
Yeah. I actually, all kidding aside, I just want to let him know that we're doing his review because I really was hoping he will be on.
Yeah, he's a different time zone. He's a great guy. So to answer that question there, Stud Muffin, I'm looking at going. By the way, Stud Muffin, can you please email me that avatar? Fuck, it looks good. That shirt looks so crisp. And I kind of look thin there. Please send me that to ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. And we got Mr. Valju, $10. Gentlemen, do not go cheap on your missus. If you truly love your wife, there is nothing more awesome than having your missus watch match what is on your wrist when going out in the world together.
Agreed, Mr. Valju. Class act. You're a gentleman, and I would never contact a lady boy from Japan to buy the cheapest Cartier available for my wife, coming to a conclusion that the fucking piece of crap is not working. So
it wasn't real. We're not sure if it was real.
Maybe not even real. Thank you, Mr. Valju. And we have a medium legend for now.
Toyota Mo.
Yes.
$5. For some reason, when I started collecting, I only knew about 3 watches: Steel, Sports, Rolex, Man on the Viking Moon, and the Reverso. Toyota Mo.
I wonder why Toyota Mo. Why would that be? Why would you know only about these 3 pieces when you started? Maybe because you watched Pontiff first.
Now, next bear, just a final piece. You know what his final piece is in this collection here, Bear?
Yes, Archie.
What could it be? There's only so many amazing pieces somebody could have. And I got to tell you, Bear, there is one piece which he's got a panda. He's got a panda, Bear. He's got a panda. So we're just going to pull that one. I'm going to bring up the final piece. And this actually means a lot to me because I'm thinking maybe I should. Wouldn't it be so cool to have a panda bear? What do you think?
Hey, there's a reason why this modern steel Rolex, this chronograph, is most wanted Rolex steel piece. There's a reason for it, okay?
Now, he says, number 5, Panda Steel Daytona, great size, nice design. At one point, I also had the pre-ceramic 116520 and decided to sell it in a good market and just keep this. Perhaps the last of Daytonas at this size. I don't like the screw-down pushers very much, however. Yeah, I
You know, a lot of people say that, but there's a purpose for it. And I know that if you actually do want to engage the chronograph, it's a bit pain in the neck to unscrew and actually do it.
But it has the waterproofing, Bear. That's the thing. Nothing else will have the proofing. Okay. Now, he says, this is my 5-piece collection after 8 years of collecting. I wish to add a Vacheron Jewel Time Overseas Blue Dial next. Thank you for all the entertainment, Arch. Love and good wishes from you know where. What did you think, Bear?
Yeah, I think to be frank and honest, this is a beautiful collection. We have everything covered in a most elegant way, in a most luxurious way. We have a diver and a daily piece in a no date sub. We have a chronograph, an ultimate chronograph, the best one there is. Steel chronograph Daytona, panda dial, monochromatic look, beautiful watch. We have a king of classic Rolex pieces with baguettes, yellow gold champagne dial, 40 millimeter day date. We have a dual face, great, beautiful, amazing, the Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso. And we have such a gorgeous GMT, ever rose gold, beautifully paired with that colors of root beer, that brownish color that goes so well with the ever rose gold. This is a collection that is complete. I mean, we can elaborate, we can say what else to get and all that. But even if he chooses really not to touch this, not to sell anything or buy anything, this is such a well-rounded collection. It's
Now,
not
Bear,
douchey. It's
I
not
gotta tell you,
toxic.
I always look at a collection and I say, what do you need to have is you need to have a diver. You need to have a GMT. You need to have a chronograph. You need to have a dress watch in steel, you know, like this. You got a classic one on a strap, and he's got solid gold. Bear, this collection, how could you really not be happy with this?
Oh, absolutely happy, Archie. You know what? This is very inspirational for a person who would like to build a very nice size collection. It's like not, it's a very compact collection. I like collections of this size. They're very well
Curly just
done.
came up with a super chat. Curly Q2, $10. AC3, please consider giving Vula Vu a wrench on your channel. Any woman who enters Archieverse chat should have a wrench. Thank you. Yes.
Vula, can you make a comment in the chat, please, so that Archie can give you a wrench?
Do that. That's a great idea, Bear.
Well, not mine. That's Curly Q.
Curly's.
Curly Q.
Curly Q. Curly Q's a great guy.
He really
And
is. He really is.
he's done a
And by the way, I seen comment from Trapper. I do understand. Trapper at one point ordered from his AD matching Yacht Masters, 37 millimeter and 30 at 40 millimeter, and now he's dreading the call and potential expense on this. Don't.
I found Voulez-Vous. Bear, I found her.
Excellent.
And I've just done it. Okay. There we go. Done.
And your friend, our dear friend Danielle from Timely Behavior, $3 Australian super chat. Nice to see you, buddy.
Timely Behavior, $3. Gorgeous collection. Love the Reverso. That's the thing, Bear. See, that Reverso would probably be the least expensive watch here, but it's so beautiful.
Yes.
Let me ask you something, Bear. Do you think instead of the Reverso, if he had a date just, it would be just as beautiful? Like he's got four.
No, actually, this gives another dimension to the collection.
He's talking about adding a Vacheron dual time blue dial, the overseas.
I love that watch. You know that.
Should he mainly stick to Rolex, but should he say, fuck that, I'm staying to Rolex? What do you think?
No, he shouldn't. He's covered Rolex really nice. Adding Vacheron dual time to this is a touch of the Holy Trinity, another interesting complication. Gorgeous watch, that is his style. So I don't think he's making mistake with that. He should not stick with Rolex. He's covered Rolex really well. He should explore something new. He should try definitely Vacheron, maybe Breguet, maybe Patek, maybe AP. I don't know. If it's me and looking at his taste and looking at his collection, I would say either Vacheron or Breguet.
Ah, yes, a Breguet. Because remember, we got that JJ vibe now.
Yeah. This is definitely,
Yeah.
it would. And
because he's got the date, right? That's a very expensive one to have there, right?
Yes, sir.
Let me just see if I can find that pic. I had some trouble.
Yeah,
before.
Somebody mentioned Vacheron 222, the new one reissue. That would also beautifully complement this. But I'm here with Pontiff, and I see how Pontiff sees things a little bit kind of deeper. That trio that JJ has shown spoke volumes. There's something about it. It's just three pieces nicely complemented each other. Even though it's hard to explain why, it's almost instinctual. Do you know what I mean, Archie? Just picture that Breguet that with that kind of complication with these five. It would give another dimension to this.
Actually, he also had that. JJ also had that Patek. Let's just call that up.
Yeah, the famous trio. I am with you on that, Pontiff. So
he's already got the date.
Right.
The Breguet can be had. They're not ridiculous money on the secondary market.
I would add that Breguet. Patek is heavy money. Patek is heavier money.
And JJ, I got to tell you, I love that Patek, right? You know I do.
Of course. What's not to love? What's not to love, Archie?
They're not cheap. They're certainly not cheap.
No, there's nothing fucking cheap on this shot, and there's nothing cheap in Distant Roosters collection either. This is why it's hard. Archie, Pontiff.
Yes.
We both agree he doesn't have to add anything.
No.
But we also both know that we are sick people, that we cannot live like that. That we will continue to add things.
It's 3:30 a.m. at the moment where he is, Bear.
No problem. No problem. He'll see it, and you know what? Hopefully, he'll appreciate our words because we appreciate his collection. We appreciate the pictures. We
Yes.
appreciate it's a carefully chosen collection. Carefully
See,
chosen.
I think one of those Breguets. I think what did JJ say? Is in the low 20s. You know.
Yeah, Archie.
They're not ridiculous. I mean, they're not cheap, but they're not ridiculous. You know what I mean?
No, and it's a beautiful watch. I know you love it. I love it. I
Yeah,
had the
I do.
privilege
I do.
to try it on my wrist. Archie, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Mm. Yes.
Very nice collection, man. Rooster is man of refinement. You can tell he likes nicer things in life. I mean, I follow him on Instagram as well, so I am aware of his lifestyle choices. This is a man that is gentleman-like, you know. He's like our Hashim, or like our Mr. Saad, or like, you know, this kind of gentleman, you know, gentlemen of a certain refinement.
Yes. Yes.
You are just enjoying that picture. I know.
I love it. I love everything about
well,
that.
Archie, you have opportunity to do something like that.
Well, the day dates are dear.
Everything is dear, Archie. Everything is dear. Let's just play it smart. Let's go buy one at a time. Let's not rush. Let's clean, wipe the table. Start from a fresh start. Tabula rasa, flat board, and we go from there. Yes. Forget everything. Forget the blues. Forget the white polar. Forget the Speed Professional. Forget the Calatrava. Back the truck up and put the ideal 3-piece collection in your mind. You always wanted to do 3-piece meal deal. Where did I hear that? Where does the expression 3-piece meal deal in horology comes from? Who came up with that?
Yeah, I did, Bear.
Why?
My love for KFC, deep fried chicken, and love for expensive watches.
Correct. And also acknowledging that 3-piece is a perfect way to express the collection. Because anything like you get into 30, 40 pieces, that's not collection, that's hoarding. That's a portfolio. That's investment. Collecting 10 pieces and above, that's just hoarding. Making a collection,
I think you're right.
Making a collection 3 to 5 pieces is art. I watched your watch collection reviews.
Yes.
For years, and you would always be much more impressed with carefully chosen 3 or 5-piece collection. You would just see it more organic. You would see it more expressive. You could put it in one picture. You always love the idea that your collection is in one picture. You had an Archie 5.
Hey, Bear.
Yes.
Bear.
Yes.
Bear.
Yes, Archie.
Bear.
Please, tell me.
Bear, I got a deal.
Tell me.
Okay, I got a soft. I'll just keep it just between you and me. Let's not share it with anyone, okay? So,
well, we have only 45 upvotes, so that's like hardly anyone.
Look at this, Bear.
I'm looking.
Steel Memovox JLC.
Okay.
He wants to do a swap, Bear.
For
2 slightly damaged LV boxes.
Done. What the fuck
are
you gonna do with them anyway? They're just a reminder of a very terrible event. Let
How
it
about I
go.
bring them? He wants to see the condition, Bear. Can I bring him out?
Yes, let's examine.
Okay, here we go, Bear. So there's two,
I
Bear.
like
There's
this
two
watch.
boxes.
I like
We'll
this
start
watch.
with the better one first. We'll start with
Hang
the
on,
better
I
one.
want to take a look at this watch a little better. That's
Now-
a nice watch, Archie.
Let's start. This is the better one, okay?
All right.
Okay. See this one here?
Yes. That's not bad.
Okay. I don't know if you notice it's upside down, but
Oh,
it's
there's
not.
a reason for it.
Yes, there is. JL, $10. Looking to buy a Michael Kors Pepper Rose gold tone watch for my special lady. Can you recommend anything better in the sub $500 range? Thoughts?
Oh,
You know, I bought those
JL.
Omega Constellation steel quartz for my wife. They were $500 US.
Yeah, actually, that's not bad suggestion, Archie.
They were from Lady Boy.
Yeah, that's a good. Hey, is that the one you had in that cute, like a candy style box?
Yes, yeah, but I bought those boxes separately. But yes,
See,
and the
you get a
burglars,
box.
the
Listen.
burglars took the boxes actually too. Bear.
Oh, motherfuckers! That was such a cute box too. You
I
buy a
had
watch like that.
I think I had 3 of those candy boxes. I had three.
I love those,
I
man.
remember.
That elevates the gift. That elevates the gift. You have a super chat from M3 6-speed.
M3 6-speed $2. Bear. I only have 3. Pepsi, day date 36-18038, and a Sea Dweller 4000. That's the 40 mil.
Fucking
ceramic.
perfect. Fucking perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes, good point, Bear. Very good point. Thank you, M3 6-speed.
Listen,
Bear,
listen. That I just want to see this 18038. I want to see 183. Are you bringing it up or?
oh, sorry. I was just going to show you that he wanted to see the box, the swap deal.
Yes. I'm checking it myself. Don't worry. I just want to take a look at that.
Okay, so there's a little bit of paint we could remove. That could be. Oops, sorry. It could be removed, Bear. So have a look there, Bear.
Archie, this is a nice. Yeah, that's a beautiful collection. Okay, like that's a and that 4K Sea Dweller. Fuck, I love that watch. I just love that watch. That is the greatest Sea Dweller ever made. Shortest run, such a cool piece. And Pepsi, hey Pepsi. What am I gonna say that Pepsi is not? But greatest watch ever. Loose Soul, big super chat, 20 Australian dollars. Archibald.
Here we go. Loose Soul, Bear. Loose Soul, $20. I bought a Tudor Black Bay bronze the other day from Shawnee. Great price. I couldn't resist. I like the 43 mil size, numerals and no date. My first Tudor and first bronze watch. What do you think? Shider, beater, or better? Look,
I think being bronze makes it cool.
There's nothing wrong with that. The I think those Panerais, they had some bronze pieces. They were fucking ridiculous in prices.
That actually crossed my mind exactly when you were saying it. You're buying a reputable brand. You're buying a bronze piece, which is kind of cool. If you said to me you bought just a regular Tudor Black Bay 43, it's okay. Now you bought a bronze. I mean, I love the one that actually has the bronze.
The Tudor's 41, but the standard Tudor's 41. The bronze is extra large, I think, isn't it?
I don't know which one he bought. If he bought the one on a bracelet. Ooh, that's
they don't do the Tudor Black Bay on the bracelet, Bear.
They do. There's only one bronze bracelet. That's where they use the T.
Tudor Black Bay bronze. Let's have a look. I'll bring it up.
There's one regular one.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I don't know which one he got.
The bracelet is bronze as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
And that's where they do the T extension, the whatever they call it, the T. That was the first time but I don't think he bought that one. Those are kind of
No.
rare.
Yeah.
I would like that one, to be honest with you.
Oh, the 43 mil. Sorry, the 43. I'll bring it up, Bear.
Sure.
We'll continue our swap talk in a minute, Bear. We just want to bring this up here. The Tudor. Here it is, Bear. This is what it looks like. And presto, it's here.
Yeah, that's the one my friend has. That's not the one with the bracelet. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still a beautiful watch. It's still a nice watch. I think in bronze, it's interesting.
So he obviously bought it used. He said Shawnee, so he's got a good price.
That's where Dave got the Calatrava for me.
Yeah. That's a good.
I think.
Choice.
Look, you know what? I can't see it. That watch has got. They were selling for crazy money. They've sort of softened a bit.
Yeah.
I think it's a great watch. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong
Enjoy
with that
it,
at all.
man. Enjoy the patina. Play with it, wear it, see how.
I love that mil sub dial, 369 dial. That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Voulez-vous, $10. Arch, please don't you agree? Michael Kors is Mistress Cheap Watch. Please pull up. Yeah, I would have to say, is Michael Kors watch. I've never understood why people even wanted this sort of shit, Bear. $300.
If you have a mistress and you want to buy her gift and you basically want to give her something cheaper, but yet with some kind of brand name,
Is it a brand name, Michael Kors? Is that a brand name?
Michael Kors it's a brand name. It is a brand name. It's maybe not for you and I.
Yeah, $500.
See, voulez-vous, Archie has a different way of dealing with mistresses. He lets them borrow expensive watches.
Exactly. It's a lease plan, okay?
It's a lease plan, and then when the date is over, they return it.
Ooh, loose sole, $2. Slate dial, black calf strap, NATO strap included.
Yep, that's the one, Archie, you have.
That's the one? Did we have that up before?
Yeah.
Slate. Oh, wow. That's a nice looking watch. I like it, Bear. What do you think?
I think if you're going to go buy a bronze watch, you should
go wrong with that.
You should
Can you really go wrong with that? Really?
No.
Nothing's wrong with that.
Bronze watches have a little bit of following.
I'm not a big fan of bronze myself. It's got a weird, it kind of feels strange, but you know what? It's something good to try. Why not give it a squirt? Hey?
I bought that Hamilton khaki bronze just to experience bronze, and that's good enough for me.
Now, Bear, I was going to show you, I wanted to show you the lease plan. That's correct. Lease plan, yes. Bear, we were looking at this box. Okay, so this is the good one, Bear, okay?
Yeah.
Now, the not so good side of it. See, it's got a nice lock, is there too on it? Look, nice lock. Right?
Yep.
And then I can open it up. It looks quite reasonable inside as well.
Yep.
Right?
Yes, sir.
The only problem is with this box, Bear.
You're very strategic. I like that.
Okay, the only problem is the top. It's been sawed.
Yes. But whoever's
admittedly,
they know, right, Archie? They are offering this with the understanding of your watch is being damaged, right?
That's right, Bear.
Super chat from Silky Johnson, Marky.
Silky Johnson, $5. $5. After a decade of Archie luxury, decade of AC3 in my humble opinion, the Archie 5 should return. Explorer, Speedy, add a stainless Daytona, stainless Pepsi, and either an Aquanaut or a 5226 Patek. Maybe Tifco stamp.
Let me see again. Okay, so he says Explorer, Speedy, stainless steel Daytona, stainless steel Pepsi, and one of these two Pateks. I actually think it doesn't even have to be 5. See, I think stainless steel Daytona, stainless steel Pepsi, and something precious metal that he likes would do job for me. So I would go with the new Archie 3. But yeah, this is if we're going Archie 5, this could work. This could definitely work.
The problem is stainless steel Daytona, big money. Stainless steel Pepsi, big money. Aquanaut, ooh, these are big money, Silky. I'm maybe not getting these. I know you've been super chatting well today, but still. And the other box, Bear, I'm not going to even present it. This is the other box.
No, you will present it.
I'm not going to try and hide it. It's
no, there's nothing to hide. Present it as is.
Yeah, there we go. So
okay, this person is aware, right? They know that obviously they're not. So tell me about this watch. This is kind of exciting.
Sorry,
the watch you're getting for it.
I don't. He's still thinking about it. He's
well, okay, fair enough. He's thinking, but that doesn't stop us from. Right? Do you like it?
Can he get the box fixed?
Can we bring that watch on screen?
Sure, I'll bring it up for you, Bear.
Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so this here is a Jaeger-LeCoultre Jaeger-LeCoultre. It's basically a Memovox. It's the alarm watch. What do you think, Bear?
I like it.
Why don't we check out Chrono, see what they're going for, Bear? We'll do some sneaky detective work. Don't tell him, Bear. What do you think?
Yeah, we need to research.
Let's do some research because
nobody's gonna rip us off. Fuck that shit.
Yes, that's right. So let's go and do some detective work and see what we can get this for.
Silky Johnson, $2.
Silky Johnson, $2. Bear, he has the Speedy and the Explorer 2. Should he sell? Bear has said, yes, sell it. Yes, Bear has said. How many times have you told me, Bear?
I am pushy. Yeah. I'd like to see you start something new, something cool, original. JL, Super Chat, $2.
Here we go, Bear. JL, $2. Archie, where's the orange headphones? Oh, I've got those in the other room. I got them I'm using these ones at the moment. I still got them. Don't worry. I still got them. Hermes orange. Yes, sir. Bear.
Yes.
Let's have a look. Let's do some detective work, okay?
You never had that kind of complication that you own. That would be first time you own this kind of complication, right? That's kind of interesting.
Okay, Bear. Shh.
You like the brand?
Let's have a look, Bear. Memovox. How much does a Memovox go for? 7,000. Jeez, that's. So the one he's offering me, Bear. What do you think?
I don't like the one you're showing me. That's not the one he's offering you.
No,
what the fuck? Look at the big crowns. That is fucking huge.
Now just see if we can see what do we have on the Memovox. See if this is the one here, is it?
Yes,
like this.
Yes. Go to that one. Yeah.
So that's $5,000.
Yeah. So what do you want for those 2 boxes? That's a fair deal. But what you're gonna tell him is that watch is worth about 4.
Yes.
That's what it's worth. I mean, to us, it's worth 5.5.
Yep.
To him, it's worth 4. Maybe even tell him it's worth 3.5.
Mm. I know what you're saying.
Actually, I like that watch. It's nice and clean and crisp. And Archie, that's a cool watch. You'll have fun with that watch. It's fucking better than those 2 boxes sitting there broken. You do not have ability to repair that, and it actually brings you bad memories. You're getting a nice piece to play, show us, put it on your wrist, and you kind of like. And if you decide to sell it, you sell it. Oh, like that. Okay.
Silky Johnson, $2. Or Arch, one and done. Sell everything for the 5980 two-tone. You know what the 5980 is, Bear, don't you? Let's bring that
That's
up.
the
Okay?
most beautiful two-tone Nautilus in the world.
Most beautiful two-tone in the world. Rose gold steel with that blue dial, Bear. The only thing is,
this is basically
Silky, you can't honestly wear that every day.
no.
That's the problem. That's the only thing you got to realize is, Silky, you'd need a steel Rolex just to do shit.
No, this is not the one and done. This is too. It's gorgeous, Archie.
It's gorgeous.
Archibald.
Don't get me wrong.
That piece is just. You know what? If I can be honest with you,
Sure,
in a way,
do.
this is actually nicer to me than solid gold.
Okay.
There's something very cool about how it frames the watch. It's just nice, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. It is.
Marky, you have a great taste, man. He has this or no? He doesn't have this.
No. He's saying, "Oh, Arch, one and done. Sell everything to buy this." What do you think? Don't do that.
Listen, it's not. This is not impossible. If you decide you want to have only one watch, just one watch, nothing else, one piece. Fuck, Archie, that will look so fucking good on you.
I know. It's a captain of industry watch. This,
dude. I mean, it's not. Listen, you sell everything. You take a HELOC for 50K. And yes, Curly, you're right, man. Curly, you fucking know him too good,
Curly, man. $5. Bear, he smelled the box. He's gonna keep them both.
You fucking Curly knows it too good. And yeah, Curly, thank you, by the way. Thanks for the super chat. Christopher Cooper, $5 American.
Christopher Cooper, $5, turning 40 and want to watch up to 15,000 to celebrate. What do you reckon? You know what I would say, Christopher? Rolex Sub, Rolex GMT, Rolex Explorer 2, Milgauss, Rolex Steel Sports.
You know what I say? Go for the two-tone bluesy, or go for the two-tone root beer, or go for the something like that with a little luxury appeal to just have a touch of luxury for your 40th birthday. And at 40, wearing two-tone actually is kind of cool. Archie, I am turning into two-tone.
I nothing wrong with two-tone.
You got me into it.
See, what I like about it, now people criticize it. They say two-tones for people who can't afford solid, right? But
baloney.
You've got
I agree with you, Pontiff.
Steel. You've got the strength of steel, right?
Yeah.
With the finishing, a little bit of gold, just a little bit of bling.
Yeah.
And you know the funny thing is, I've asked women, what do you prefer? I had a solid gold sub or the two-tone. They thought the two-tone was nicer.
I agree. I can tell you that with certainty.
So there's nothing wrong with a bit of two-tone. He says, I already have a 41 mil sub date.
Sorry, I'm laughing. NATO.
Okay, if that's the case, Christopher.
Toony.
Christopher says he's already got the two-tone. He's already got a 41 mil sub date. Well, get the GMT. Get a root beer, sunshine.
Yeah, definitely Rolex, man. Rolex is the anniversary watch. Definitely.
100% Bear.
I mean, you can do Patek too, but that's a little more than you cannot get Patek for 15. That doesn't exist.
Well, you could get a 5196, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
You don't like that?
No.
Don't you like going to a nice restaurant and wearing some nice watches? Isn't that what it's about? You're in that industry. Surely, isn't that amazing to go somewhere with a nice watch on a leather strap? No?
No, I just it doesn't work for me. I would still rather wear Datejust or something like that. Pavel, $5. Pavel, he's a
Pavel,
good man,
$5.
Archie.
Bear and
And
Arch are both now solidly in the two-tone age zone. Yes.
yeah, we are. We love
Mm.
Pavel. Pavel is such a fucking awesome guy.
He is.
Truly awesome guy. I mean, solid, solid guy.
Mm.
Yeah, this is beautiful. This Nautilus is such a gorgeous watch. Whew, we are captains of industry, Archie. Discount says we're captains of industry. Silky Johnson, super chat $2.
Silky Johnson, $2. Come on, Arch. This is you, bub. This would look hot. I agree, but 130,000 American. Where do I get that from? Fuck me dead.
Well, you're gonna end up. Let's be honest. You're gonna end up with 5, 6 watches, and their value will be more than that. What he's proposing, fike the collection, be one and done. Be one and
Mm.
done. And he's proposing this watch. Archie, this watch on your wrist, fuck. You know what? I have to say, that's a pontification to the highest level of chronological level. Super chat from Timely Behavior, $8 Australian.
Timely behavior, $8. Swap the emotionally and physically damaged LV boxes for the Memovox. Quintessentially JLC for the well-off businessman. It's a winner.
I agree, my friend. Well said. Well said. And by the way, HELOC, and sell the other watches. And here this happens. And you can do cheaper than this. This is on Chrono 24. You know your boys, your dealers, and so on. You could probably get this for like 110.
Fuck me dead. US. Fuck me dead, Bear. Not made of money, Bear.
I don't think I would fucking want this.
You know what I think a one and done was? We were talking before, the 5327G, Bear. That's a one and done. I'd be more than happy with this, Bear. Look at that.
Super chat from our friend from Dungeon. Guys, don't forget the Dungeon. Dungeon is a fucking entertainment pinnacle on YouTube. JL super chat.
Bear, is that a fake? Is that Patek a fake? The strap doesn't look right, don't you think?
I don't know. I'm not feminine enough to do a research for days. Super chat from Speedy Alex. By the way, Speedy Alex is member for 4 months. He's got silver level membership, Archie. Silver level.
Thank you, sir.
And by the way, guys, if you do want to become a member on this channel, you have to be on a desktop or a laptop, and you will see the button that says join. So that's how you join, and that's also a way to support the Pontiff. He says, Pontiff, that is an incredible watch. We all know you do your best work under financial pressure. You can do it, man. Thank you, guys.
Very
Pontiff.
true, Bear.
Pontiff, I've seen you in much worse situations in the past. I believe in you, and many others believe in you, evidently.
Interesting.
And please, guys, listen to voulez-vous. Upvote. That is the only tax that is required. Thank you, voulez-vous, classy lady. And by the way, voulez-vous says, Archie, to you, it's gotta hurt. Archie, if it doesn't hurt, it's not the right watch.
Good
And
point,
that
Bear.
Tudor Nautilus would hurt like a bitch. Ooh, it would hurt, but my God.
Bear.
It would make you completely pontified. You are thinking, aren't you?
It is what it is, Bear. Bear, you got to know your limits, but Bear, you remember that.
Holy cow, you are becoming really, as CB would say, very, very Buddhistic. Silky Johnson, $5.
Silky Johnson, $5. It's cheaper than 130,000. I bet I can swing it for just over 100. Also, if you don't like it, just sell it. The content, the legacy, the comeback, all there. But the thing is, Silky,
what is the thing? Let me ask you something. What is the thing?
I don't have 100 in my savings account.
Hang on. Back the truck up. What did Tenzil tell you to do?
HELOC.
Yeah. So you take from HELOC maybe only 100K.
Yes.
We need we need some excitement. We need something big to happen. We're not going to be satisfied with Explorer Polar. We're not going to be satisfied with the speedy professional plastic fucking hazelite crap. We're going to be satisfied with bluesy. We need something significant and something memorable and something to just explode like a bomb on this YouTube. We want to see Pontiff with Nautilus. Fuck that. You always said that is the most beautiful two-tone watch ever.
Oh, 100%, Bear. 100%.
Super chat from the gentleman and a
Pavel, here we go, guys. Pavel, $10. I'm digging up the timestamps punters are putting in the dungeon stream comments, specifically Forbin Colossus, crowdsourcing the gold out of 12-hour stream. So, guys, Curly, are we going to have a stream after this? Let me know, Curly.
Curly or JL, can you please set up the stream 54 minutes from now? Correct, Archie? Yes. So 54 minutes from now, if you can set it up so we can transfer the punters to the greatest entertainment on YouTube these days. And thank you, Pavel.
Thank you, Pavel. What a great guy. Pavel's a great guy. Bear, I tell you some other things I love, okay?
Please.
See, these are a bit high fantasy, right? But you know what else I really love, Bear?
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
It's funny that you immediately after talking about that Nautilus is running into the conclusion you want to show me some things you love. Be honest with me. Be really honest. Open your heart.
For sure.
Do you love that Nautilus or no?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. By the way, before we get into things you love, voulez-vous super chat $10.
Voulez-vous $10, dear Archie, you are in a different class. Distinguish yourself. You're beyond many of these watches now. Fresh start will feel fantastic.
I agree, madam. I agree. You need to see yourself, Archie, for who you really are. And I think that will bring you to that next level.
Breguet Marine, yes, no?
I like Breguet Marine. Are you kidding me? I love Breguet Marine.
See, these here aren't ridiculous money.
No, I know that.
Have a look at that. I think these prices are a bit high on Chrono, but
always about 10%, 8 to 10%. Yes.
That's quite a nice piece. That there. Look at this, Bear. Breguet Marine, right?
No question about it. But that's not a Pontiff watch, which
And
goes in line to what Silky Johnson super chatting right now.
how about one of
Five
these,
dollars.
Bear?
$5.
$5 super chat. Silky Johnson. Voulez-vous, thank you for your nice, kind words. By the way, Voulez-vous, if you wanted to come on the stream, please email me at ArchieLuxury72@gmail. I'm happy to do anything to get you on.
And voulez-vous, when you do email him, put in the subject voulez-vous here. That way he knows to not ignore your email.
Yeah, and I'll give you a call. We'll have a chat first before we do any streaming. I'll give you a chat first. We'll have a chat. Okay. Silky Johnson, $5. Bear, back me up. You would be the king of YouTube. I have full faith you could get creative, retail, shrewd negotiating, and even naked a deal to be had.
Oh, I agree with you, Silky Johnson. I see it the same way as you do. I mean, I never thought of that watch. But I know and I feel it deep inside, honestly, that he needs to do something remarkable. Something that will completely blow everything away.
What
The
about
bad
this,
feel,
Bear? Look at this. $11,000 for a Breguet in solid gold.
that's gorgeous, actually.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Hi, Mikey.
Hey, Bear.
Hey,
That's
Mike, how are
gorgeous
you?
watch.
That actually is a stunner. For 11, I don't think that you could go wrong there.
It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful watch.
That is a good value, man. That is a good value.
Solid gold. You're probably close to that just in weight.
Yeah,
Absolutely gorgeous. So this is a very nice
I would like
piece.
that piece.
Yeah. It's very pretty.
Another amazing piece, Bear.
Like the bezel on it. Yeah, I like a lot about that watch.
You know, Pontiff, you have a good taste. I'll give you that.
Actually, this is a nicer photo. This is cheaper too. Look at this, better photo. Look at that, Bear. Fuck. Rose gold, this one.
I am sold. I'm sold, Arch.
Yeah, I like the yellow gold. I think a little better, but I haven't seen both in really good light. But they're both are stunners, and the price, man, jeez, for a solid gold watch.
You know, Archie, that you buy that, I like that. I would
These are
buy.
Breguets.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
That's
Breguet
fun,
type.
right?
I mean, on top of that, they're Breguets, man. They got heritage. They're a
Yep.
fucking solid brand. You know?
Yeah, they've got some real substance there, Bear.
They have everything going for it. There's no negatives. There's no red flags on these.
I love that white dial, man. I never seen that watch before.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's no red flags, man. There's no negatives, no drawbacks
This is
to
a
those.
big size Reverso, Bear. Look at this. These are not. This is the Reverso Grand 976.
Yeah, Mr. Zoso, I know
I mean-
that one you're talking about, but that's not actually that's not the white gold. You're talking about Breguet Type 20 blue dial face. That's actually steel. That's my favorite. Hard to find though. It's hard to find. It's not white gold. I mean, if we're actually talking Breguet Type 20. They make a white gold as well. Okay, I did not know.
What do you think of this, Bear? This is a
you
big
have the
size.
steel? Oh wow, yeah, cool, man, cool. Let me see. What are we looking now?
This is a Reverso. It's a grand size.
Yes.
976. I've always liked the 976. I think that's a very special. It's just a traditional. This is in rose gold, but Bear, look at it. It's just.
Is that the same watch? Because they have one big one that's a little more rectangular, like this one, and one that's a little more square.
That's called a Squadra. No,
No, not the Squadra. The Squadras are automatics. Those are and they're really
Yeah.
thick. Those are not considered. Not considered.
I had the Squadra.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I know, Bear. I didn't want to mention.
That
No
fucking thing.
no squadras. No squadras. I have a
Very
T-shirt that says
toxic,
no
guys.
squadras.
Super chat from Hello
Neo.
Humanity.
Yeah. $10. AC3, you sit at home, go to restaurants, go hiking and travel. If you get one watch for each aspect of your life, what would that collection look like? Explorer 2. Explorer 2.
Yeah,
Hang on,
covers a
Archie.
lot of bases.
The question is not exactly that. He wants you to get one watch for each aspect. So
Each activity.
let's go for sitting at home.
Anything.
You go hiking, alpinist.
Archie, put a little effort, please.
Bear,
Hang on,
Bear,
guys.
don't kill me, Bear.
Guys,
Don't kill me.
focus. Archie, sitting at home, pick the watch.
Explorer 2.
Okay, going to the restaurant, Archie,
Explorer
pick the watch.
2.
No, going to the restaurant would be a Reverso.
Archie,
Yeah,
Archibald.
a Reverso, a Calatrava.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going hiking, Archie.
And possibly cave dwelling. You'd have to go Explorer 2, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You are fucking. Okay, travel, Archie.
Explorer 2. Sky Dweller.
Someone's GMT of some type for travel.
Thank you for playing, guys. Thank you for playing.
I don't know if my input meant anything, but for travel, you want to get a GMT, of course, right? You know, you want to have at least a couple time zones, maybe even a Reverso, a dual face Reverso.
To be honest with you, for travel, I think Sky Dweller is a better watch than GMT.
Yeah, it covers both bases, right? It has 2 time zones on it, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. And the GMT's just been done to death. So yeah, Sky Dweller is a little different.
From MRG 1911.
Here we go. Super chat. MRG 1911. $5.
I remember that.
Nicholas wore only a yellow day date for 50 years. One and done. Yes,
I remember that.
That was on Houdinki. Featured on Houdinki, Bear. By the way, Bear,
what are you sending me, Archie?
That's pictures of the box, just in case fella wants to negotiate. I've got a few boxes for sale there, Bear.
Okay. All right. And
the jewelry box.
Also, the stuff you sent me, is that the white gold? That's steel, right? That's a steel, sir, isn't it?
Yes. Now, I've also got, Bear, we were paid big money yesterday to run the clip, Bear. You know the clip.
Which clip, Archie?
You know the clip that was from yesterday. You remember that one?
No, I don't remember.
The Daniels.
Oh, Daniel Austin clip. Yeah. Who paid that? Tanzil. Tanzil paid that.
Oh,
right?
the drunken 6 minute.
Remember the 6 minute? The 6 minute. I couldn't get it to upload, but I've actually got it now, Bear.
Okay. Well, do you want to wait when Tanzil is on to play, or do you want to play it now?
I
think it kind of interrupts flow we're having with the watch talk.
We'll just keep the flow going, Bear. We can play it any time.
Exactly. I also prefer that we do it when Tanzil is here, so he knows we played it.
Yes. Good point.
Thank you, Mr. Zoso. Thank you. I still prefer to get yours, the steel one. So why don't you sell me yours? I would rather buy it from you, sir. And we can arrange it any way you like.
What's this, Bear? What are we talking about? What are you selling?
I want to buy the steel, white metal steel, right? Breguet Type 20 with the blue dial. I really like that watch. And,
beautiful.
And I think I want it. I don't think I know I want it. So yeah.
Man,
Maybe Mr. Zoso wants to come visit me, or I can visit Mr. Zoso, and
This photo's not very good here, but this is the. There we go. That's this photo's
oh
terrible.
man,
They took terrible photos, but that's the blue
that
there.
is gorgeous.
it is a beautiful watch, eh? It is a beautiful
Yeah,
watch.
yeah.
Super
I'll be back.
chat
I just gotta
from
take a. Oh, sorry.
M3
M3 6-speed saw one of the new salmon-colored Breitling chronographs today. While getting lunch, better than expected. Patek knockoff, of course, but still super cool.
Yes, M3 6-speed. That is exactly why I was intrigued with that watch, because it's salmon Patek Philippe on budget.
I will be right back there. I'll be right back. Give me one tick.
Well,
But unfortunately, the thickness of that watch is just prohibitive. And
okay.
I don't like it because of that. I mean, it's still so thick that it's kind of awkward looking.
Yeah, you mentioned that yesterday. It was just a chunky monkey, fat fucker.
Chunky monkey and fat fucker both together. So that's the problem with that. Gorgeous dial, though. Right next to it was the pistachio, and the pistachio was actually
Thinner.
actually nice and thin, and the size was just right. And that's when I kind of decided that's the way to go. Unfortunately, I haven't picked it up yet, and yeah, I will probably do that. Mr. Zoso, I don't care where you bought yours from. I'm gonna buy it from you, and you're gonna give me a great deal because you're a good friend. How's that? Can we make a deal? Let's do it now, Mr. Zoso. Let's make a deal.
Hey,
No,
Bear.
I agree with Mikey. Pelagos is not thick.
Yeah, it's not that thick.
The
Not-
Black
it's
Bay regular one is very thick. But Pelagos, neither one of Pelagos is thick.
Yeah, I have the original old school one. Well, the
They're all about the same thickness.
newer movement, but the old, version one, with the newer movement, and it's not that thick. It's about as thick as a Submariner. It fits. It's a wonderful watch. In fact, it wears wonderfully. It's not too thick. Fits under a sleeve nicely. Doesn't catch. I love that watch.
Yeah, I do. I do want to apologize to all the punters, as Forbin Colossus says. When we are referring to Breitling, we are not to call it Breitling. It is Breitling,
Oh, okay.
Breitling on ArchieLuxury live streams, guys. It's a Bezel and Breitling. Thank you, Forbin
Okay.
Colossus, for straightening things up.
Hey, Bear.
Mr. Zoso, hang on. What did Mr. Zoso say? Did he tell me to fuck off respectfully? I don't know. I
What
don't know. He probably did. I see respectfully, but I missed the other stuff. What's going on,
I don't
Mikey?
see it.
Where have you been? What are you doing? What's happening?
I sold my BMW today.
Congrats! Did you manage to get a fair price?
I gave it away.
Oh shit, Mikey! I'm
but
sorry.
Time is money, and
Yeah.
if I take another month to try to eke out an extra 1,000 or two out of it, I'm falling further and further behind, hanging on to it. The registration's due. It needs new tires and brakes. I was on the cusp of having to drop a bunch of money into it, so it just made sense to sell it to this kid who was just tickled pink. I mean, this kid was bugging me for months about this car. And he kept asking me for this really low price, and I was like, "Fuck no, dude! I will not go that low. No." And finally, I gave in. I just was like, it came down to where I'm at rock bottom, and so I was like, I called the kid up and I said, "Hey, you still got that amount of money?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I said, "Today's your lucky day. Let's meet up." And we did the do. And so now,
Mikey, do you mind bringing up Silky Johnson super chat? The last
where
one
is it? Let's see here.
$5.
See if I can find it. So, yeah, here we go.
Thank you very much, Mikey. Okay, Bear, just us, Mikey, Silky Johnson, and Bear. He needs to get this for himself. Mikey, by the way, he's talking about that two-tone Nautilus, rose gold, blue dial, definitely the most beautiful two-tone watch in the world.
Two-tone
And I
Nautilus?
don't, Nautilus. I don't want to hear any bullshit. He has also a serious chance to get it at retail too, for the people. Listen,
That'd be a power move.
thank you, Mikey. That's the word I was searching for. Exactly, Mikey. Power move. But I don't think that our pontiff understands that this is important to us, his people. That power move with the Nautilus two-tone, rose gold, blue dial is necessary to lift our spirits.
Yeah. Go above and
In
beyond
line with
Rolex,
that,
man.
I would like to remind
Soar
everyone.
above.
Right. I would like to remind everyone to upvote and support the greatest YouTuber of all times. The only one, the Archibald Chesterfield III. Welcome back, Pontiff. Pontiff, welcome back. Turn the mic on.
Thank you so much, Bear. I love you too. Fool, I got to tell you, Bear, it's
A little bit bad news.
what's the bad news?
Mikey gave in. He sold
What?
his Beamer for fucking nothing.
Oh, how much did he sell it for?
Mikey? Oh, he comes
Mikey?
back. You can. I can't.
Fuck, when
hear.
did this happen? What
Well, he
the
just
fuck?
told me when you were gone. He said the time is money. He couldn't wait anymore. He picked up the phone, called this kid that was lowballing him, said, "You still have the money?" "Yeah, I have the money. Fuck it, take it." Done.
Okay.
In a way, you know what, Archie? Maybe that's
What's he
the
buying
best.
with the money?
I think he just needs the money. He's not doing well. That's the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, the reality is it was a great car. He took me for a drive in it, you know?
But I know I've seen it on the video.
But the problem is it's not going up in value, okay? It'll be more problems coming up on that
True.
sort of thing.
True.
And I don't know how to say this. Sometimes I'm not happy, but the market, maybe you're just too expensive. The market doesn't value it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
The market just doesn't value it, right? And we've all been there. I've been there myself, right? And Jesus Christ. I'm a bit shocked, but I thought he said he didn't need the money. Remember he said that?
No, he needs the money. He said that he needs the money.
Okay.
No,
He's still got his bikes. He's got the Corolla. Hasn't he got his mum's Corolla or something? He had a Nissan
I
or
don't know.
something.
Usually when you guys talk about cars, I kind of tune out and I just don't fucking listen. To be honest with you, so I don't know. I just listened to this one because as a friend, I really feel bad for him that he's in the financial crisis. That's the thing. So that's why I was listening to that conversation.
Yeah. By the way, I sent those box pictures through to that guy. We're talking about the Vacheron.
Yeah.
He's gone quiet. Sorry, on the JLC.
Yeah.
He's gone very quiet there.
So not good news.
Look, you know what? Easy come, easy go. You know.
I don't know, Archie. I got to
wait until the insurance gets paid. Anyhow, you know what I mean.
I'm hoping to see. We need a little win, eh? We need to win. A little win. Win would feel good. And I'm not saying screw somebody. I'm assuming that the person who would do that kind of deal has a plan, right? So nobody's getting screwed. So it's kind of win-win. But I'd like to see Pontiff win a little bit, you know, so that small wins get us out of that hole. Small wins get us out of the hole, right?
Yes.
So basically, that our supporters, our punters, our viewers have
Oh,
been
Mike the
getting
Snake, come back on, Mike. Come on, talk to me, Mike.
I'm here. I'm
Mike,
here.
Mike, please tell me what the fuck. You sold the Beamer.
I
What
did.
the fuck did you do? What the fuck did you do?
It was either that or sell some of my watches.
That's okay. Mike,
no,
what did
that's
you get?
yeah. That's
Tell
a
me
better.
what you got for the Beamer.
I'm not going to tell you what I got for the
Please.
Beamer.
No. You don't have to. I'm not upset, Mikey.
I
I've
sold.
been there.
I
Just
didn't
be
get.
honest, man. You're my friend. I love you. Please, I'll never be angry at you.
I didn't get very much for it, but at the same time, I was looking at having to drop quite a bit into it just within a month's time. It needed new tires, brakes, and registration within a month. Okay, that's like close to $1,500, $2,000 that I needed to drop into that car. So time is money. If I held on to it for another month, there's $1,500 I got to come up with.
Did you talk him up a bit?
Nowhere.
Did you talk him up a bit?
I held my ground on him. He came at me low for a couple months ago, and he's been pestering me.
How low are we talking?
Pretty low.
Like what?
Pretty
8?
low. No.
7?
No.
10?
No. Higher than that.
10?
Yeah, a little more.
What did you pay for it originally? What did you pay for this car?
23.
And how many years ago was that?
5.
Okay, so I'll be completely honest with you. If you use the mathematical formula for depreciation, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you can get half of what you paid, you're not doing too bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I mean, it hurt to let it go, but I was
tell me
looking
what you got, Mikey. Just tell me what you got. The viewers want to see my facial expression. Just bear.
Yes, Archie.
Okay, Mikey, just to help the show, please. I'm taking my glasses off. Please tell me how much you got. Okay.
I got 11 for it. Yeah, it hurt.
That's terrible. That's not terrible.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 below Blue Book.
But fuck, Mike. The problem is that's a specialist car. You know what's wrong with that car?
It's a hard sell. It's a really hard sell. I've been listing it forever.
Look, I tell you what's wrong. Okay. Once it gets over the 7-8 year old age group, it's just hard. You know what I mean?
And it had 103,000 miles on it. So once it gets over the 100,000 mile mark, that's another milestone.
Ideally,
that you got to overcome. So
you had it for 5 years. How many miles did you put on it?
I bought it with, I think, about 65,000 miles on it.
You got some good use out of it.
Yeah, no, I treated it well, and I maintained it nicely, and I loved it.
So you got 11, right?
Yep.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. Beamers, after they're 10 years old, they get tired. You know what I mean? I don't think that's a terrible price. To be honest with you, 11.
It's not. It's not.
You're not lying to me now, Mikey. You're not lying to me, are you?
No. It's a low price, but for me to like sit and advertise the thing for another month to try to eke out another couple of grand out of it.
And I just get rid of it.
Time is money.
Mikey,
Time is money. In a month, I owe another $3,000 in rent that I got to come up from nowhere.
Fuck
and
me dead. Mikey, can I say this to you, please? Can I say this to you? I really love you, okay? Can you get something cheaper?
Oh yeah. Well, my mother's giving me her Nissan, so I'm not gonna be carless.
No, I'm talking about the rent. $3,000 a month. Fuck.
Oh, not really.
US.
Not really. It's not really. It's just below $3,000. Even a 1-bedroom apartment.
Your brother, can you put a tiny house on your brother's backyard? Can you do that?
Well, we have a family property with rentals on it, but we put big fat rentals, replacement rentals from the fire, and they're big and they're expensive. They're more than this house. And I was informed that I'm not going to be. They're not going to let me fall flat on my face. I'm not going to end up homeless. My brothers are going to help me out, and that's why I was saying, hey, I might not have to sell my car, but at the same time, I'm looking at having to drop close to $2,000 on that thing at the end of the month in tires and registration. And
it's not a low cost car to have either. You know what I mean?
Well, I'd done most of the maintenance already on it. So it was really ready to go for the long haul.
Mikey, they're expensive. Beamers, you have a
They are.
computer that goes.
Yeah, no, anything
tires-
goes wrong with it.
You got 19-inch, or what size wheels did you have on it?
It had 19s.
See, they're expensive as well.
Yeah, no, the tires are $250, $300 each. Even for just okay tires, and then there's the registration and the brakes that should be done just because they're long in the tooth. They weren't gone or close to gone, but they just while I was doing the tires, I was planning on doing the brakes at the same time. So, hey, it's not poor.
So did he like it? Once he's got it now, does he like it? Does he like it? The kid.
This kid is happier than yeah. No, he is so happy, and he brought his big brother along, who was the voice of reason and is guiding him properly. So I was glad to see that because I sold it to a younger kid, and I told this kid, like, you do not hot rod this car, okay? But you get to know this car very well before you stomp on that pedal, because this car will wrap you around a tree. And his brother, cemented that fact, and his brother's helping him out with financially and with insurance. And he didn't realize that he had to get insurance and all these other things. He just thought he had to come up with enough to get the car, and he's like, now he's like informed, like he's got to get all this other stuff. I just thought I had to get tires. Like, no, dude. You may even have to park this car for a couple months while you save up money, because you cannot drive without insurance. You cannot drive without insurance.
Has he got a garage for it?
He's got a covered parking area for it.
Okay. Mikey, have you been paid?
Yeah. Took it straight to the bank, got it counted by a machine, made sure the money wasn't fake. So it's what's done is done. I now have a little Nissan that I'm driving, and I will be with. I still got my motorcycle, so I've still got a toy. And life is still fucking great. Life is good, man. I've got a loving family. I've got a house. I've got a wonderful little pet, and a full belly. And life is good. I got no complaints, man. And selling this car just literally got me out of trouble and set me for a few months.
But the other thing is too, you've had some good memories with the BMW, haven't you?
I really have. And it just has been really great. There's something about getting into a car.
My apologies. I need to go check the super chat button. I think it got jammed. So just give me a second. Yeah, I gotta check it out. Okay?
Where is it?
Thank you, guys. Hopefully it's fixed now.
Yeah.
I hope it's fixed now.
Enough of my personal life. I sold my car. It's gone. That's that. That's the latest and greatest news about me. And let's move on to back to Watch Talk, okay?
Only 20 upvotes and we are at 100. Guys, I am really pleading to all of you to check two things. If the super chat button is still working, and let's upvote for Archibald Chesterfield III. And Mikey, you don't have to stop talking. People are intrigued by this, just so you know.
I know, but everybody just wants to know every little detail, and I start getting into like letting
Well,
every
you
bit of
don't have
my
to tell them every single detail. If you're
no,
uncomfortable or
but
you don't want
they
to say it,
ask every detail. So it's like if I answer every one of them, it's like I got to just kind of call it. I gotta draw a line at some
yeah,
point.
okay.
So yeah, enough of questions about me and my life right now. Maybe some other day we'll discuss it more.
Yeah.
When we're talking cars or something.
Yeah. No,
But
that's
we were talking watches, and we were cooking along just fine talking about watches. Let's go back to that.
let me
All
ask you
right.
something,
All
Bear.
right.
Bear, I want to ask you something.
Yes, Archibald.
You don't
Chesterfield.
realize about this with me, but in the past, whenever I've had problems, I had to sell my watch collection off. I always came back to Rolex first. It always was the seeds to get some Rolex watches first. And I can remember many years ago, I sold everything. You know what? I had a 5-piece collection. The last piece I sold was the Explorer 2, 40 mil.
Okay.
And I remember great sadness not having a nice watch. And I've always loved the Explorer 2, even though you like the Pepsi more, and I understand what you're saying.
Right.
I always had an affinity to that watch. And I got to tell you, a couple of Rolex. I remember I used to love the Datejusts because the Datejusts were more plentiful and affordable. I had a 16220. That's the steel engine turn bezels. I actually got 2 of them. They always come
Right.
in pairs, you know.
Hmm.
And they were both white with Romans. One was sans serif, one was the other one, okay?
Mhm,
And
mhm.
I got to tell you, Bear, with these Rolexes, one thing I will say is, Bear, I've always yearned for Rolex, always a couple of Rolexes. You know, it's always got me going. Like my dream was always a sub, an Explorer, a Datejust. Those sort of kind of simple watches.
Right.
And I think in many ways, Bear, looking at me coming back, right? It's a great loss. I'm starting to feel that those watches aren't mine. You know, the previous collection's not mine anymore.
Correct.
Okay, they're kind of gone. Okay,
Right.
most likely are gone. Right,
Most likely.
and part of me wants to offer a $50,000 reward for the safe return of them, but I think that's pissing into a campfire. What do you think, Bear?
I like the idea of you getting a two-tone Nautilus.
Yeah, the problem is, Mike, that's about as realistic as me getting a brand new McLaren.
Okay. All right.
It's so much money.
Yeah.
It's not even a little like I can get the Calatrava. That's 20,000, right? Australian. 23,000.
I didn't realize. I knew the Nautiluses were
5
ultra.
times, 6 times the price.
Oh, all right.
You know what I mean? I mean,
yeah.
I do well. I can do well at times. Yeah, I can. But you know, the most I've ever spent on a watch, Bear, is 27,500.
That's still a huge amount of money.
That's Australian, not American. That's Australian.
Regardless, that's a huge
20
amount of
American.
money
The
to
most
spend
I've
on a
ever spent on
watch.
a watch, Bear, is about 20 American, Bear.
That's for the wall time, right?
No, it was actually for the 6006.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay.
What? No, because that watch. So that's 18 and a half American, okay?
All right. How much did you
That's-
pay for your wall time?
The world time, I actually paid 24.5, which was 24.5, 16 and a half US.
Wow.
Wow.
Holy shit, Archie. That's a good deal.
Yeah, you got some smoking deals, man.
I could tell you what I paid when I had the 16618. That was, I think, 13.5 US.
Okay, so 18, 19 Australian.
We had nearly parity at the time. The dollar was actually, the currency wasn't much difference.
Ah, I see. Okay.
But Bear, what you got to remember is, see, when you're talking like 20 US is a lot of money to me, but 120 is ridiculous money. Does that make sense?
Makes sense. Yes, it does make sense.
Yes. Yeah. 100 is just for a different financial level person.
Yeah. I mean, you got to know your limits. You know what I mean? Like my Beamer is cool, but it's not a McLaren or a Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of
owning mine was me maxed out, for until it was paid off. And
Curly, speaking of maxed out, how are you, my friend?
Hi, Curly.
And somebody put. Oh shit! I entered the wrong studio. I'm sorry.
Hey man, no
I was
worries.
going into the dungeon. I just set up the show.
Oh, thanks, man.
Nice.
I'll put a link. I'll link to
Hi,
that,
Bear.
man. I'll do it.
How you doing, man?
Welcome
Yeah.
here.
Tell everybody in the chat tonight. Town hall meeting with original OC. 12 hours super chat. All your questions exclusive on the dungeon. Ciao, boys.
Wow.
I know I'm not gonna then be on that dungeon.
Wow, what amazing, hey?
Amazing. Okay.
Controversial, maybe.
Controversial, yeah.
Who's there? Who's there?
OC.
Wow. I better stay away from there, or else you'll stick me with one of those Carl Boucheur watches.
Yeah, I don't understand the strategy, but hey, listen, I don't want to interrupt them. They got their thing going. They want to do something, and they can do whatever they want. I personally think it's idiotic that we are offering Archieverse platform for OC to sell his narrative. To me, that's crazy. However, it is ultimately your channel, Archie, and you do whatever you want.
But those boys, they work hard, Bear.
Sure.
I just let them go. You know what I mean? I don't interfere.
I understand.
Archie, I mean, forgive me for asking, but do the super chats that go to the dungeon, do they go to you?
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
We don't discuss it here.
Okay, I'm sorry if I overstepped my.
But then just don't talk about it. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I didn't know.
Look. They do. They all come to me, and I got to tell you something, man. Fame is a double-edged sword. Like, I really earned really good money the last year or two. It also got me I got some watches at retail, which are impossible to get. The Sub.
Anthony, don't be so sure that Narc is going to troll OC. Narc trolls Archie and me. When it comes to OC, he calls him charismatic. So don't be so sure that Narc is going to troll OC.
I was just going to say that it also can be a double-edged sword when you get targeted for a burglary.
Yeah.
And you lose everything. It's
a
double-edged sword. It's like a double-edged sword. It's like this dagger here. There's two sides to this dagger.
I got a safety deposit box, a little dinky one, and
oh, thank God the super chat button works.
Duco,
$5.
Duco.
The dungeon is called Residual Income, boys. We need to rebuild that collection.
Yes, we do.
See, Bear, for me, I got to be realistic, right?
Yes.
That's why I'm getting a bluesy. I think that's a very nice watch.
Good starter.
I think the Calatrava is a great watch. And then I want to get some stuff for the wife because she's actually really doing it tough at the moment. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe a nice tank. Or even a
She liked that
Reverso.
tank Francais. She had the tank Francais. That's what she liked.
Yeah, so get another rectangle watch, like a Reverso or another tank Francais.
Yeah, no, I'll get another tank Francais. But, you know, the thing
Yeah.
is, I tell you honestly, I need to start getting some insurance. By the way, Mikey, so it's not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. So 2 days' time, if you could help me run the show, because I have got to.
You start it and I'll end it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and you can. We'll see if we can get some guys to help him out a bit there, Bear.
I'll be here.
Yeah, I
Thank you.
will require help in terms of managing, but I do have the end broadcast button available, so that is my main function.
If it doesn't work, you can always close it.
No, but that's my main function. Is like if you start it, then we can let the show happen. We can let more experienced people, pull things up and run things.
Are you able to let the people participate on the show, Mikey?
He can let people on. He can do everything, Bear.
No, I'm asking him, Archie.
I don't know how yet, but I can. That'll be something I learned soon. We're taking it slowly.
LA Methwich is saying, is car tint worth it? $485. Look, I reckon car tint is very good. I've always tinted them.
Yeah. No. Saves your interior.
It adds a layer of safety too. If the glass shatters, you've got that plastic lining to protect you. I think it's well worth it, but don't necessarily get the cheapest. I got it on the Beamer. And yeah. So I got to tell you, it's interesting, Mikey.
Yeah,
it's you got a nice watch collection, however, but you got nice pieces, you got some nice things. I would seriously, are you going to come to Thailand with me? I would seriously have a look at having a bit of a break. Don't go crazy spending. What's happened to Ross Rachel? That was another one who was going to go to Thailand. Should I go with him, Bear? What do you think?
He's in a WhatsApp group, ArchieLuxury WhatsApp group. You can ask him. He's there all the time.
Yeah, he's been a little bit down lately.
Yeah, well, he's had some personal issues with his aunt, but he's okay. He still communicates, so you can check it out.
We'll see how it goes. Bear, tell me this. If you were to start again yourself, for whatever reason, flood, fire, burglary, financial trouble, if you were to start again, right?
Yeah.
What would be 4 key watches for you?
Rolex Pepsi Steel, either on Oyster or on Jubilee. Daytona Panda. Rolex Sub No Date.
Yeah.
And the probably day date of some kind.
Okay, now let's do it on a budget. No hype watches, Bear.
No hype watches? Okay. Let's go with so no Rolex. We're not going to
you can do Rolex, but you can't go like a Pepsi or a Daytona.
I'll do one without the Rolex. How's this?
Sorry?
Without the Rolex.
No, we want to see. I think you'd have to say Explorer 2 is probably one of the best bang per buck.
I don't like Explorer 2, so I'm going to go without the Rolex. Okay.
Shit. What about a sub? Surely a sub is okay.
Yeah,
not
sub,
a Kermit,
but
not a Sermon, not a Starbucks.
Superchat.
Duco Ted. Curly Q2, $5. Tonight's original OC Town Hall will be hosted by lead moderator Green Room tonight after the AC3 show. Jesus Christ. As long as they make money, Bear. What do you think?
Yeah, yes, this could be it can be double-edged sword. I have my opinion on this. Obviously, I'm
sword here, Bear. Yes,
I'm not very.
What do I do, Bear? Well,
Nothing.
Just let it-
Nothing.
nothing.
Let it go. And I will be watching Netflix. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Ah, Netflix. What's on Netflix? Anything good?
Anything but fucking watching Green Room interviewing OC on Dungeon, which is supposed to be ArchieLuxury live stream. That's, I don't know.
Holy shit, Bear.
Yeah. I don't know what Curly's doing here. Curly and Narc are sometimes unpredictable. I don't know.
My God, Bear. That's how it is, isn't it?
It is what it is. What am I going to say? Thank you for Super Chat, Curly, by the way. And good luck with that. Let's hope you have any viewers left tomorrow.
Yes.
I think it should be pretty interesting.
I mean, we have a yeah, I don't know. What do I know? I'm honestly a little bit puzzled. I'm confused.
Well, you've got your feelings about things, Bear, and
well, the thing is yeah, of course I have feelings. I mean, Mr. Zoso, $2 super chat.
Oh my God, you're joking.
Super chat from Mr. Zoso.
I pulled it up already for you.
Narc wants link.
Mr. Zoso, $2 or not, just come for the laughs, folks. Yeah, that's okay.
Sure.
Curly's organized it. Let's support our Curly. We love our Curly. He's done so much for the dungeon. And
Yep.
I got to tell you what, guys, if you don't like it, just super chat how much you don't like it.
Yeah. That's a good one. I like that. I share your sentiment, Patrick. I'm with you, but it seems that it's most important to Narc and Curly. Primarily Narc.
Hello. Hello, Narc.
I haven't been listening, but just logged on. So what's happening with OC? Fill me in.
I don't know.
Is OC going to be interviewed by Green Room on the Dungeon?
Who's Bilbo Fraggins?
I have no idea.
Super chat from Iconic CB.
CB, $5. Bear, we just have to plug our nose to avoid the stink. Go Curly and Narc.
Hey, Bear, can you fill me in? What's happening with OC?
I don't know. I'm just reading super chats from Curly Q. He says that Green Room is there is $10 from Curly Q. Super chat.
$10 from Curly Q. Here we go. Tonight's Homology Town Hall with original OC lead moderator Green Room and his team, Bear Clooney, Marcel, Jonathan Higgins, Mr. Zoso, Sirocco, and Doc's report.
So is this a troll?
I'm not gonna be there.
No, just one sec. Is OC going to be interviewed by Green Room on the Dungeon?
That's right? What this guy says, Curly Q, yeah.
Well, it's not going to happen.
Okay.
I'm not going to let any soft cock interviews on this fucking dungeon.
Okay.
If I'm not on the panel, I'm interviewing. It's not happening.
All right.
I wasn't told about this.
I don't know anything about it. Honestly, the only thing I know is what I've seen in super chats and comments. And then Curly
I'm assuming it's true, but there's no way I'm having him on full control of the narrative and have Green Room the soft cock interviewing.
Well, yeah, he did that already on his channel, so that's why I was surprised.
It's not happening. Look, I don't mind having OC unbanned so I can keep on timing him out if he comes up with bullshit narratives.
Right.
This is the dungeon. Hey, we control the narrative, not him.
Correct.
So it's not happening.
All right.
So tell the fat fuck if he wants to make a decision, he has to ask me.
Look, you can tell him it's going to start in about 3 minutes. So,
I'm not gonna, I won't be able to come on because I'm busy at the moment. But there's no way it's happening. Otherwise, the fat fuck can run the dungeon on his own. Him and Shot. That'll be exciting. They could talk about fries and cheese.
okay.
All right, I gotta go.
All right, man. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Ciao.
See you there.
And we got that Bilbo guy. You see that Bilbo guy there, Mike? I
Yeah,
always ask them to show your face. I don't know who you are, Bilbo. So that could be
yeah.
our
I
porn
think that's
bomber,
a prerequisite for
yeah, just
new people that want to jump on is
Super chat from
gotta
Dirk
show your
Diggler.
face.
$2
Dirk
Archie
Diggler,
from
$2
Dirk Diggler.
knock. You are sitting on the bench on this one. We don't know.
apparently.
Doesn't sound like he is.
So anyhow, Bilbo, if you don't show your face, we can't let you on, man. I'm sorry.
Bottom line is this, guys. Like it or not, Dungeon is unpredictable and entertaining. That's the fact. You can't. How would I say? You might disagree. You might be pissed off. Something might not go your way. But fuck me dead. It is a channel with the most entertaining content so far. So that's the fact. Even the other side admits that, acknowledges that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We have quotes. We listen to those quotes. They cannot figure it out. It is, they're puzzled. Where is this success coming from? And it's actually simple. It's unpredictable and it's entertaining. Super chat from Voulez-vous.
Voulez-vous.
Voulez-vous, $5. OC is the self-professed watch advisor to the ladies of the watch community. Hashtag value first.
Yeah, he is.
But
so
the ladies,
many things. He's so many things.
I think the ladies, there's a little leeway there. You can buy watches for your ladies that
I
don't
think,
necessarily.
my kid, this was not about that. This was a bit of sarcasm. Mr. GMT, sexy man from Cyprus.
Can I get you ring back in just the middle of something? I've got to close something off. I'll ring you back. Thank you.
Super chat from Mr. GMT.
Okay, Bear. We got to press the buttons, move the switches, Bear.
Long live the dungeons and stay sexy from Mr. GOT.
Mr. GMT, long live the dungeons, stay sexy. Okay, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. Check it out, Bear.
Wait. Calm down. Back the fucking truck up. Big super chat, $10 from Patek Philippe.
Patek Philippe, $10. Stupid fake narc wants to invite Trojan Horse OC over so he be the one to let the cancer in. Selfish control freak narc.
Didn't he just
Thank
say
you.
there's
Pavel,
no way
chat,
that would happen?
$5 super chat,
Pavel.
guys. Focus, please.
Travel.
Curly is testing leash length, taking every inch he's allowed. Let's see how it goes, guys.
And now,
Okay,
Archie,
guys.
let's thank everyone for tonight, especially a
Thank
couple
you.
of people. We need to
Thank
thank
you.
first all the punters. Thanks for the upvotes. We are close to 100. Before we leave, could you please bring us to 100 upvotes? That would be much appreciated. We like to thank our wonderful Tenzil and Zari for coming in and starting this show really well on a high note. We want to thank amazing and iconic CB, who's been fantastic. We want to thank Distant Rooster for paying for the online live collection review. We want to thank Silky Johnson Markey from New York for driving the car to the end and asking some really awesome questions and super chatting. Want to thank Mikey for coming on the live stream, and everyone that super chatted today, everyone that upvoted and participated in a great live stream. We are only 6 away from 100, guys. 5 away. Please make it happen. Archibald Chesterfield III is the greatest entertainer on YouTube.
Come
Archie,
on, 5 clicks. 5 clicks,
you
people.
have the last word, Pontiff.
Guys, we'll be back tomorrow. Jump over to the dungeon. It's gonna take the audience over. It's so interesting. Guys, we will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming on. Bear, we love you.
3 more, 1 more. Let's make it happen.
Come on, guys,
100
one
guys,
more.
100 guys. Hit it, please.
Hit it,
And
hit it.
thank you. Have a
Thank you
great
so
one.
much. Okay, guys. See you